This podcast is part of the No Phony Podcast Network, the home of independent awesomeness.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are A Grateful Crows. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Steve. Andrew, are you sure you were Andrew?
Yeah, I'm Andrew.
You had to think of that,
There
didn't
was
you?
just there was doubt, wasn't it? There was doubt.
There was no doubt.
Who am I again? And boy, have we got a show for you today. Really good one. We got the final of the cartoon fight. Really looking forward to that. It's all over, thank God. And we got a very, very special guest, the guru of gaming himself, Larry Bundy. That's it is pre-recorded, and we had a good time with him. I gotta be honest, really good time.
Yeah,
We did.
Steve wasn't here forever, unfortunately. So,
And yeah, unfortunately, we're lucky actually. Steve wasn't there because he would have brought the tone right down. Just want to point that out. We had fun.
Yeah, we want to know who had the deeper voice, Steve or myself.
That is true. Because for some reason during the interview, Andrew sounds like Kermit the Frog. I do bring it up during the interview, mind. And Larry had a good laugh for him. Fair play to him. He's a brilliant guest. He was so down to earth.
yeah,
And he had me licking a DS cartridge. A Switch cartridge.
Switch cartridge.
Cheers to that, Larry. I had to taste it in my mouth
Larry,
later.
Larry, it's not the first time another man's had him licking something. Just to point that out, mate. You're not that special, I tell you that now, flower.
So, what have we all been up to this week? Me personally, I have been playing the new Ghost of Tsushima. And Morg, you've been playing it as well?
yeah.
Obviously we can't get into it because we've only just started playing it, but we can give you our initial thoughts, I suppose.
Yeah, brilliant. If you're into samurai films, it's like playing a samurai film, like an old one, like from the 70s and stuff. Even the newer ones as well. Actually, they're all similar, but it's so good. Like,
It's
really old, like the 70s.
Steve, that was 50 years ago.
Fucking hell, Steve.
Do you want to hear something? Do you want to hear something scary? We're closer to 2050 now than we are to 1990.
Fucking hell. That is
I had to
scary.
think about that because I couldn't remember this quote. But yeah, how weird is that?
This Ghosts of Tsushima, it's a visual and audio treat. It is. It's fucking. The visuals are amazing. It's such a beautiful game, and the sound is just. It takes you back to Japan, even though I've never been, but it takes me back to like feudal Japan. Like
I'm playing it in. So what's good about it is like modes, the way you play it. So you can play it in regular, subtitled, and then Samurai Cinema or Kurosawa.
that looks good. Samurai Cinema looks great.
So I'm playing it in Samurai Cinema. Samurai Cinema.
Well, you just off the boil here.
Yeah. Samurai Cinema is what I'm playing, and that's the Japanese dub. So it's in Japanese, and I think it's way better for some reason. I was
tempted to when I got the English language, but I'm so tempted to just switch it over and see what it's like.
Like a lot of people are playing in English, and it's understandable. Like it's easier to listen to, but I like the sound of Japanese. Like so.
Yeah.
When they're doing like it sounds, I don't know. It's like it sounds more.
It sounds like they speak in their own language.
Maybe
authentic,
more intense. And but the Kurosawa mode actually makes it into black and white, like Seven Samurai. It looks insane. It looks exactly like the films. Like
it does, yeah.
It's brilliant.
It's got some of the best combat I've played in a game, and I played a lot of games, but the combat in this game is fucking superb. You got a parry, and the blocking is brilliant, and you got to fight like a samurai unless you go into ghost mode, which is like a dirty way of fighting. But
ninja mode basically.
And the standoff mode is pretty good now. You can like do this like sort of slow motion, the old standoffs.
Again, like in the old films where they sort of face off each other, and they got their sword and they sort of hold it. And just wait until someone moves, and then it's just one slice, and then it kills someone. Like,
I thought they would have been more violent. Personally, I was expecting limbs.
I was expecting dismemberment,
but there is none for some reason.
That's very disappointing in a kids' game.
It's not a kids' game. It's not a kids' game.
And
it's a game.
And it's a samurai game, so it is disappointing because the best thing about the old samurai films is fucking
The
way
blood
it slices
spurts.
people's arms and heads off,
I do have
Same.
one negative. Do you have any negatives, Mark, so far?
I did. So
I wonder if it's the same as mine. Go on.
is there a sheath in your sword?
No, I got no issue with that at all.
No. So
What about it? Hang on. What about it?
So when I was first playing, I didn't know how to do it, and I was like, "Oh, that's really annoying," because in Red
You don't
Dead,
want to run around with your sword hanging out all the
yeah,
time.
in Red Dead, one of the cool things is putting your gun away, just tapping, and then you find out if you double tap L1, he does the spin as well.
Yeah.
And puts it in. And I didn't realize that it's just a different button, and then you do it, and then he does.
Yeah,
the same.
you do know.
Spins and samurai sword, chops his own arm off, and
It is the cool, slow putting the sword in is brilliant. And you can bow. Do you know you can bow?
Yeah, and just after you kill a few people, obviously he takes the blood off it first. So you either just and all the blood splats off, or you do the wipe thing.
no, listen. So I get the bowing, but in my head, Jared is curtsying.
So what is your negatives, Mox?
That was the negative.
All right, my negative.
I
don't know if you've had this issue, but when you encounter people and they got like a speech bubble over their head, you can talk to them. It's fiddly as fuck to actually get it the way you can actually speak to them. Because it comes up, press R2 to speak, and then I've got to fucking kind of walk near the person, left and right and left until it pops up.
That hasn't happened with me.
That's so fucking... Like, I had to stand behind the character to press R2 to speak to them just for the cutscene to kick in. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That hasn't actually happened with me yet. I haven't noticed it anyway.
Look up for it. Another thing is...
He wants to talk to you, Jared.
Yeah. Another thing is, it's not a criticism at all. It's one of them... you see the things that happen in games. So it's like sort of like games... well, put it, I can't explain what it is, but you have an horse and you press left on the D-pad to call your horse.
Yeah.
So I led my horse to like a river, and he couldn't cross the river. He just refused to win the river. So it's like I jump off my horse, swim, and the moment I press that call button, he's like on the other side of the river, and we just by the side of me.
I haven't had anything like that.
Yeah, there's a cliff. You can't go off a cliff, obviously, with the horse, but you can climb down yourself.
Yeah.
So you jump off the horse, climb down a cliff, call your horse, and he's right there.
What I did notice, though, is that most of the cliffs have got roads leading around them.
Yeah,
some of them are awkward, and you can't be asked to find them. But
it's fucking stunning. Like, I don't even know what this more, but there's like certain birds that fly around that lead you to places.
The gold birds,
but
and the foxes and stuff.
Obviously, I'd like to be able to talk about this more as we play in Mogs. So
yeah.
I got a problem with this game already.
What?
Well, I've already said the curtsy. I got images of Jared going across this river now, yeah? And he's just doggy paddling and going with the current. Yeah, he doesn't go across, he goes down the It's just, Jared, you're not the right person to play the game, that's all I'm saying, Jared.
With his head just above the water, like...
That's why they want to go with him, you knew.
So anyway, anyone else want to bring anything up? Any interesting facts?
I like this fact. I got something. Just for the two of you, Morgan and Soxy, I just want to let you know. Jared, this week was called a titty face.
A what?
A titty face.
Titty face.
I've not heard that phrase in decades.
I don't think I've ever heard that phrase.
Titty face.
Titty face as in a big baby, yeah? And he's titty because he's all like that, yeah? He was called a titty face this week. And it made my day. It made my week. I'm so happy.
He was happy.
That for me was a fact.
He was very happy. So let's get on to news, I reckon. I got a good bit of it's a bit of a comical news. They didn't really laugh. I think I saved it. Yeah, I did. A lady decided to buy a sex toy on Wish, Steve's favourite fucking website. And she thought she'd give it a go, she'd give it a look, and she was expecting it to come back in discreet packaging and all that. No. It actually come back in cock-shaped packaging. So, like, do you know when you have Christmas, you have like, you wrap your Christmas presents, you wrap a football this round, you know what I mean?
That's brilliant.
A bottle of wine.
This the postwoman come, red-faced, and this cock-shaped fucking packet. But it turned out, it wasn't the right size either. This dildo shoulder was about that big. It was like a foot fucking long. It was massive. It was much bigger than she anticipated. Too big, in fact, the lady said, to have sex with.
I think Jared's 1 foot long is like a meter.
Fat guy.
Yeah.
There's everything done it.
How's that? Happy with that?
Better.
Dick. What you got, Morgs?
Every time I do news, it's always fucking either Star Wars related or space.
That's fine, we like Star Wars.
Don't do that.
Star Wars, I don't think you finished the new Clone Wars, did you? The new
Not
series?
yet. No, not yet.
Well, they've announced
Sure.
that, yeah,
Say it again, Mugs. Come on.
Talking to me, yours.
the Clone Wars, the animated
Oh.
series.
Yeah.
So in the last series, there was a new clone regiment that showed up called the Bad Batch. And they're basically clones who have got something sort of not quite right with them. One of them's giant, one of them's sort of got this, like he can see really far and he's good at tracking. And they're just sort of slightly abnormal. But they're making a series of it now. They're making the Star Wars The Bad Batch. That's going to be their next animated series.
You sent this to me and it did look really fucking good.
It had a fan base. Like they were only in one episode, I think it was, and everyone was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see more in the next few episodes," and they never turned back up. But to know that they're making a full series on them should be good. Like,
Yeah, sounds good.
it's a really good story.
Mugs, don't be wrong, right? Can I just point out, don't hold out for Jared finishing Clone Wars. He won't.
I will eventually.
That's a bit of news for you, that is.
We're talking about Star Wars. Morgan, I enlightened Morgan earlier on because I told him that because we've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, we'd be like,
Oh yeah,
good samurai films. No, we watched a few good samurai. Morgan was on about Lone Wolf and Cub, and it's supposed to be brilliant. I looked it up, and it's supposed to. Who said I've seen those? Who said that?
I just said I've seen.
I thought Soxy said I'd seen those. I was surprised.
I haven't seen it.
But anyway, I found out that the Mandalorian was influenced massively by Lone Wolf and Cub.
And when he said it just made sense. Have you ever heard of Lone Wolf and Cub? No.
Yeah.
They're like 70s Japanese cinema samurai films, and it's about
They influenced a lot of cinema.
Yeah.
Like going forward.
He's a samurai warrior whose clan gets sort of destroyed and his wife dies, but him and his son survives. His son's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe.
Oh, younger Morg's a baby.
Well, no, there's about 6 films, like, so.
In the first one, he's a baby because he's got an actual pram thing, hasn't he? I think the son in the first one is like 3.
But then you see him eating with chopsticks and that, so I don't know.
About 3 Morgs. It's fine.
3 or 4, and so yeah. And yeah, he's just surviving as he wanders around Japan. They're brilliant films. Like, you gotta see them. So good. And he pushes them around in a pram, and the pram is kitted out with all weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous, like, but they're so good. Like,
I'm sure I watched it years ago down at Grampy's Morgs. I'm sure he was watching.
Well, my father showed me, and when I was a kid, he fucking probably shouldn't have, because the going is unreal. Like,
I might actually go through his DVD collection, like, and do I have it, Grandpa?
It wouldn't surprise me if he's.
I don't think you should, Jack.
Why not?
Your grandfather knew some people. Maybe you shouldn't go through his DVD collection, John.
Anyway, retraction, Steve.
Retractions. Can
I stop? I just love. Right, you know this fucking the show notes. But yeah, when I bring like retractions up, you go, oh, like it's a surprise. You know it's there. But yet you like have this massive surprise on your face. It's amazing. Watch it back.
He's excited to tell us. That's why. Excited to call us all wrong.
Yeah, he is.
I did notice that there was no weird tech poll up last week, Socks.
No, I haven't done one for quite a while.
There's no reason for it, is there?
No.
This is Soxy. Remember the go I had at him? Remember the go I have at him every week? This is the reason why. Because he's a useless, fat-headed fuck.
I think, Andrew, you would have remembered if you weren't being nagged so much.
Yeah. No worries. Weird Tech Ball will be back, so don't worry.
Okay.
So let me ask this question. And who's the type of person that goes, oh, we can't do too many pole seats to dampen things out in our but it does all this and does all that, but
we've already done
Where is he? Where is he, Socks? Where is
at
he?
the top. Point up. Yeah, spot on. There we go. That's the reason why I see it, because Cartoon Fight was the final, and that's the reason why I didn't put no weird tech ball up, because I wanted every single one to fought in the Cartoon Fight.
That's an hell of an excuse. It's such an excuse.
Why is that an excuse when they want to...
If you rewind back a minute, you was like, I need to be back, I promise.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back.
So why didn't you say that when Steve first brought it up then?
What do you mean? Because I was waiting for you to say something. Waiting for you to say something.
I know what you mean.
As you always do.
What do you mean?
Always.
Next attraction,
Always.
As you always do. See how quickly he likes to fucking move on, look? Because he knows I'm fucking right. Because he knows me right.
He's done a great job.
He is right.
Honestly.
For some reason, I called a kimono last week.
Did you know? Why did I notice this?
I didn't even notice till I watched it back. When we was on about Jared in his toilet, his portable toilet, I called it a kimono.
I didn't notice that.
I'm having a shit.
Right, this has definitely got a Japanese theme to it, haven't it, so far?
It has.
As well as we were talking about the third man on the moon.
Yeah.
Yuri Gagarin.
Michael Collins.
I did make a reference to the IRA. Did anybody pick up what it was except Jared?
I didn't. I don't think I did.
No, I thought it was... it sounds familiar in the IRA, I don't know.
Michael Collins was one of the sort of founders of the IRA. He was a soldier, political person, and he was one of the members who sort of developed the IRA as it is now, or was. So, the third man on the moon wasn't Mr. Collins.
No,
Mr. Collins didn't put his foot on the moon.
He didn't stand on the moon, did he? He was part of the crew or
He had to go to the moon, but he didn't go and land on it.
So he stayed in the capsule, like?
Yeah, can you imagine that, going all that distance and looking out the window? You've been watching telly, wasn't you?
He was here for 3 hours watching people dancing.
Just watching your mates playing golf on the moon and driving around that little buggy and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to come out the
plane. Just being like...
The third man on the moon was Charles Pete Conrad.
Okay.
Cool.
And he was Apollo 11 who went to the moon, wasn't it? Was it Apollo 11 went to the moon?
Apollo 11 was with Neil Armstrong.
Yeah. So he was in Apollo 12. So I was going to ask, does anybody know how many times man has gone to the moon? Not sent things to the moon, but gone to the moon.
Like stood foot on the moon, like.
Yeah.
Twice.
I think it's only about 3 times.
Twice.
I was going to say about three or 4 times.
I'm going twice. They went twice. There's fuck all up there. No point going back up again.
Okay.
How many times? How many?
6.
6 landings in the Apollo program.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks didn't make it.
No, he didn't.
He got stuck.
He came back. Yeah, he came back.
He did try.
We got him back.
That's it. All done.
Thanks for that, Steve. Let's move on to Fathead's Weird Tech.
Oh, no worries.
I haven't seen these yet either, so they're all a big surprise.
Go and have a look at the first one, Emma, because this is something to do with cooking.
Ooh.
The first one is. So this is called Psycho Drops. Right? Now, when I read the description of this, it was fucking brilliant, right? So, please treat Psycho Drops with respect, right? Now, this is pure 1 million scolophil extract that should be used.
Oh, shit.
A drop of time for cooking use only. I accept no responsibility for pain, injury, or psychological drama caused by misuse of this product. If you're a fool enough to mess around with this stuff, then you're on your own stupid edge. It has to be. Do not come whining to me. You have been warned.
Can I just point?
That's the description.
I seen somebody take this.
I think
Drop in.
it rings a bell, yeah, with a drop. I don't know. The guy on the front, I thought it was Yoda at first. Now looking at it, it looks like Yoda and fucking the leprechaun had a baby.
It's quite a weird looking bottle, but it's £9 for the bottle. That's what it is.
I reckon we should buy it and try it when we're all together, boys, for YouTube.
Do a drop.
Folks, I know for a fact you're no one to shy away from a challenge. Neither is Andrew. Steve will whinge like fuck about it, but he'll eventually.
Yeah, but haven't Steve won the 2 previous challenges?
Yeah.
That's the.
Steve will eventually bow to peer pressure and do it. Dane Bird, if he's back, we won't do it at all because he's a fucking pussy. And we'll all end up doing it and then regretting it, boys. That's exactly how it is.
And Jared will be all manly until the challenge comes, and then he'll be the bitch of us all.
No, I'll take it. I can do it.
Be the one running around going, oh, fuck my ears itching. Yeah, that's it.
So, the last twice we've done a chili challenge, you've cried. You've physically cried.
I cried, but did I not last longer than you on the last one? Yeah,
no.
Yeah, they definitely
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, they fucking did.
What do you mean last longer?
Right, what will you do?
The Carolina Reaper one, the dry Carolina Reaper one, before it was me, Steve, Dane, and fucking Jared. Dane drunk first, then Jared, and then it was me and Steve. And I said to Steve, do you want to win? And
That's right, yeah. What we do, Mogs, we usually take a chili or something, have milk in front of us, and the last person to drink the milk wins. And that's what we'll do. When we're all together now in the studio, we'll definitely do one of them challenges again. Because our listeners and viewers seem to like them.
Sounds like Morgan. Morgan sounds like it'd be against me now.
Well, fuck off.
I'll try you. I'm not good though. I'm not that good with chili. Like, last time I went to the Indian just before the virus. I had a vindaloo and fucking hell. Bro, I ate it, I finished it.
But he's not a pussy, or he will do it. That's what
he will do it.
Has any of you ever tried a bird's eye chili?
No.
I was blown away by how hot they were. They're only about that big. And I was like, go on, I'll eat it. Ate it, and it was like, it turns out it's like 100,000, I think, on the scale. So it's pretty hot, like.
Well, I'm going to buy us more Carolina Reapers anyway. We're going to have another go there.
Jack, can I change your terminology?
Yeah?
Can I change you from pussy to titty face?
Yeah, it's fine. I like to have titties in my face, so.
So are we all in on this one?
Yeah, I'm in for the fact that we can buy it for YouTube, and I think I will buy it. We will actually purchase it at some point, and we will do it as a challenge.
I'd like to just use it for cooking. I would like to get hot stuff.
Or instead of actually doing it like this, we could actually just chip in, buy something, and then Morgan cooks and adds it.
I'm out.
You ain't out. You're sticking in, man.
If you want to buy it, fuck yourself.
Such a pussy.
Titty face.
Oh, trust me, we got a few things lined up for us to taste when we're all back together. So get prepared. Me and Morgan have been speaking.
Yeah.
I still got a chili chocolates in my cupboard, so.
I think be pussy they will talk. I've done it.
Fair enough.
Right.
It's quite nice. Chili and chocolate was really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I refuse to eat main body parts. Otherwise, I'm alright.
On to the next one then.
We'll just keep it quiet.
Yeah. So this is called Bloxels. So
I've seen this, Socks. This is quite old. Am I right or wrong?
It is quite old, yeah. So this is build your own video game with Bloxels. Now,
it's quite cool.
Yeah, the innovative video game creation platform makes concepting and execution easy. Now, what you can do is build. Yeah, you build the blocks onto the blocks yourself onto the.
Scan it. You scan it or something.
Yeah, so on the app itself, when you put the blocks down, it creates a game onto the app, so you play the game as well. So wherever you put the blocks to, it's a bit like Mario. It's a bit like the old gaming side of things.
Yeah. 2D side scroller.
It's 13 times 13 game board and counting the blocks. So you get up to 350 different colours, 320 different colours, sorry. And there's endless possibilities. Once you finish adding blocks, send a picture within the app camera and you design your creation. That's what it is. £17 for the whole kit. And yeah, you can buy the box, the blocks as well if you want any more blocks in for $8.99.
I'd probably buy that. I'd probably in actually. I think it looks.
It could be a good party game, couldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Just fuck each other over and make the hardest level going. Like, I don't think there's much to it. looking at the picture. Sorry, my head's looking down then, but I'm looking at the picture. But yeah, you could just fucking make some cool little levels. I think, yeah, I'm up for that.
Is it just the one level at the time, or do you reckon you can make like a full level?
You've got different levels. It's, like I said, there's endless possibilities on this thing itself. So you can 320 blocks coming with it. You can create this, as many different ones as you want.
It does then play like Mario, does it?
It looks like, yeah.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a 2D sort of Super Meat Boy sort of thing.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in.
I would buy that.
Fucking hell. We got a fucking full house, boys.
Full one this week.
Full one this one. So this one is quite, this is called Bruno. Now, Bruno is the first world's smartest can.
Do you mean the world's first? Or the first world's?
Yeah, the first world's.
Right, the world's first smart can, right? Trash can, etc. Okay? Now, what this does, it says no more dustpans, no more bending, and no more dirty floors. Right? Now,
you're going to tell me I can sweep stuff into the bottom?
Yeah, so trash can plus vacuum equals the world's first smart can. Bruno and his patents-pending technologies had been many months in the making. The powerful Vortex vacuum feature would deliver every dog hair, Cheerio, or any gram of dirt directly into a trash bag. Just place the broom in front of the vacuum inlet to start the powerful Vortex suction, and Bruno will do the rest. You can also connect it to your app, like any phone app, etc. as well, any smart features. It also has. He's got his own bags, so you've got to order the bags. You can't put any like black bags in it. You have got to order specific bags for the trash can himself. The bags are quite expensive. They are $29 for the bags, but that's a pack of 10 you get in it for that as well.
$2.90 a bag.
Yeah.
I was in.
Yeah, I know. You want to see the price of the fucking trash can itself?
How much?
So, like I said, you get hands-free lid, built-in charger and a filter. You got to charge it once a month. Trash bag storage for any pods, or trash bag storage pod. So you can also put trash in it as well as anything else. $179 for the trash can.
Not as bad as I was expecting, actually.
Yeah.
Some kitchen bins we've looked at for the house has been like fucking 90-100 quid just for plain bin. Like,
right. Yeah. I was in up until whose chair's creaking like fuck.
Probably
yours.
Mine. Right. Anyway, I was in up until the bag thing, the buying the bags.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's going to be an expensive fucking hobby. Like, not an hobby, you know what I mean?
But surely, it's a hobby to you, Jack. Everything else is a daily chore.
All right, an expensive chore. It's going to be an expensive chore.
The thing is what I get with this, right, is they said there's no more bending or anything like that, or no more dustpans. But when you got a broom, you're still bending broom downwise or anything to brush. Not all the time, but some people do, don't they? They get down to get the most crumbs off the floor.
You only get a taller brush, that's all.
Fair enough. Yeah, but if you're trying to get into the cracks or into the thing with a brush, you can't get that brush in. So you're down on your knees with a dustpan trying to get the crumbs from the cracks.
No, you just turn the brush upside down, you get the top with a stick and just stab at it a little bit.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Stab it.
All right, then.
Fucking moron. I'm out.
It's a good one because I've seen those things that they go under the kickboard, and it's like a little vacuum thing, and you put things near it, and it'll just suck the dust up.
That is cool.
Because I hate fucking going down with a dustpan. Like, I don't know. I think I would gamble on it and be in because I think the bags would come cheaper by another company anyway.
For me, I think Hoover. You got an Hoover, haven't you? Just Hoover it up. So
true. It's like instant, and then you just sweep it in, bump, it's done.
Yeah, it's good, I suppose.
Then you have to wheel the Hoover out to get it up.
It's 50-50 on it, like, because I go like birds and they make a mess. I'm constantly sweeping a fucking mess up and stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's not the birds, Joe. If I spoke to your missus, she would say to me that the birds don't make as much mess as you. All that food all on your front, stand up, just wipe it off, more
crumbs and shit.
You know, that's such a simp, you know. I went in there once.
I made a boo-boo, I made a mess, Garth.
I went in his house, Mogs. I went in his house once, eating the sausage roll, right? I was only stood by the back door, right? You know, a few crumbs land on the floor.
Yeah.
He got terrified. What if Jackie sees? Oh no! Fucking clean the episodes real quick. Fuck, I've never seen fear, right, in anyone's eyes like it, but I feel sorry for the boy, dude.
Do you know what? It's not that. It's the fact, right, that he comes in about a metre into my house, right? Yeah, that's where the first chair is. He doesn't want to walk too far, gets to the first chair, plonks down, right? He brings in half of the field with him. Any mud that he found, he shoved up and wiped all of his shoes, yeah? He comes in, he puts his feet on the fucking, on the footpiece, yeah? That's just all his stuff falling from him, you know?
Yeah.
And
Genuine fear.
And then the only thing, when Jackie does come home, she knows that Jared's already been there because that's how much fucking mess is there.
Honestly, it's genuine fear. I've never seen a fear in a man's eyes like it.
You've done the messiest food possible. A fucking sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
Moggs, you can make a mess with anything. I've never known a man to shed himself.
Right, on that note of me shedding myself, Steve is going to buy it because, well, he's a simp. It's easier for him.
You stand up, I sleep, it's gone. Job done.
It's a simpness in him. He can't help it. He's a master simp.
Anything that makes cleaning and stuff easier for me, I'm fucking for it. I was that close to buying one of the Roombas the other day, the fucking robot hoovers.
Yeah.
Just because I fucking hate hoovering and shit.
I enjoy hoovering. I'll put these on.
I fucking hate it.
Bit of music in the ear. I want to break free. Great, man.
Me and Steve's got the same product. It's like you said a couple of times, Jared, Steve's got a fucking light on his hoover. Now I finally got a hoover with a fucking light on it.
Great light on his hoover. It's mental, but
Same here.
I got rid of mine. I go on them Dyson ones, you just pull off the wall and just hoover, no cordless
Yeah,
ones.
see, that's next on my list, I think. Because that's the thing I hate, is the fucking wire. And
I tell you something, right? It makes it a treat to go and get the hoover. Nothing.
I refuse to talk to the king of the simps about hoovering. Right. Count me down, boys. Count me down. 3,
10,
9,
100, 99.
-1.
I can't give a countdown from 10 because that would mean he would go to 1969 and gone in the rocket, not just watched it on telly.
Yeah, true.
Probably.
1, 2, 3.
Do you have a question? He's got the answer for you. You got a problem? Then he would solve it into. Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along and ask dear Drew?
We need a musical, some instrument, an instrumental to go with that.
We do. Moggs, that's your job.
That's not my job.
I've been up the house, but you got the guitars, you got the keyboard, you got everything up there, but
I haven't got a keyboard. Oh, I've got a MIDI controller.
Exactly. It's all there somewhere, Moggs. And then you can't even do a little jingle for us. You can't. You lazy bastard. You're not taking this podcast serious enough, Morgan.
Okay.
I know.
So here we fucking going.
It is that time where our listeners will send questions in to our resident
Renaissance man.
He's our brainiac. He's a man of the world. Come on, Steve. Ask the questions.
Right, dear Drew.
First of all, can I just stop there, Steve? Can I just stop you there because, Jared, do you know where you were born? Your mother asked for an exchange because that's how ugly you are.
Is that you trying to bring in an insult from?
It was.
That's fucking awful, Andrew.
That's the best one I can come up with.
Like my son gave me the best insult ever the other day.
Wow.
He said to me, Dad. I said, what? He said, you smell of beans.
Oh, yeah. You say that when I was up there.
You smell of beans, he said. And he also said, and which I wrote down, which is funny, he said, you got dyspraxia on your arsehole. Where the fuck did that come from?
I like titty face.
Titty face. You titty-faced motherfucker. Go on, Steve.
Dear Drew, I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years. I think I'm rushing into it. Should I get engaged? What do you think?
Rushing into it. If you've been together for 4 years and you love the person, then if you're ready to get married, then get on one knee and get married. That's my answer.
Socky met Becky.
He said engaged.
Yeah, engaged, married, they're both the same thing, like.
Socky met Becky and within 30 seconds, right? Oh, actually 30 minutes. I won't give 30 minutes. That motherfucker was on his knee. He had an anniversary.
No, I weren't. I weren't on my knee. I weren't on my knee. Fuck off, now. Fuck off.
Oh, he wasn't on his knee. He can't do 50 press-ups yet, so
No, you're right.
he wasn't on his knee. He won't get back up.
No,
That
true.
is very true.
Calling him
True.
out there.
Crack on.
What's your advice? What's your
Crack on.
advice?
Listen, if you're madly in love, then fucking crack on and do it.
Are you in world engaged yet, Socks?
No, just make sure you do it in a traditional way like I would.
So you're not madly in love then?
Of course I'm madly in love.
But why don't you engage then? You just told this man now, right? That
Because
if he's madly in love to get engaged, you know.
Shut up. It's a difference between being just over 16 months together than 4 years together.
But love is love, is it not?
Love is love. There we go. But,
No, as Soxy just set the date before your anniversary.
aye, true that. It'll be 2 year in May now, look. But yeah, like I say, if you are madly in love, do it the traditional way. Make sure you ask their parents first. That's the best way about it. So go and see their mum and dad, and then get on, do a nice little romantic thing, and then get on one knee and fucking propose. There we go.
He's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah. Does mum and dad like you, Sox?
Mum and dad loves me, but
Very lovely.
Yeah, they love how thick he fucking is. They go, oh, he's coming again.
yeah.
I take full credit for me. Right there. Dear Drew, what's the difference between an acronym and initialism?
Oh. I've not got a clue.
What's an acronym?
Again, I've not got a clue.
Acronym.
Again, I've not got a clue.
An acronym. You didn't say acronym, man. You said an acronym.
And an acronym.
Yeah, an acronym.
A nacnonym. Not acronym. Nacnonym.
Okay, Joe, if you want to try spelling something, maybe you should check what you're...
Is it acronym as in ACRO?
As in ANCRO.
So why you keep saying nacnonym, man?
Because that's how you pronounce it, Joe. It's an N.
I've never heard of an acronym. I've heard of an acronym. Marks, do you know what the fuck he's talking about?
I know where an acronym is, but I don't know what the acronym or acronym. But I don't know what was the other one?
Right, an acronym, Steve, is spelled ACRONYM. Is it that one?
No.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do you keep saying nacnonym?
It's an acronym, isn't it?
No!
I can't say it when I'm trying to say it.
It's a fucking acronym. Acronym.
So, you know?
No, I don't.
What's the other one?
The fuck is an acronym? I want to know what an acronym is. I want to know what it is now.
Ready for the fractions next week?
I can't.
What was the question?
What's the difference between an acronym?
A what? A what, Steve? Say it, Heidi.
No. Go on.
An acronym.
You can't say it. We found a word Steve can't say. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. I've died and I've gone to a special place now.
What's the other one?
Initialism.
Steve, you can't say fuck all about my words, about Soxy's speech inadequacy. Can't say nothing anymore.
He mispronounces.
I don't know what the fuck I just said acronym.
I sound like Boris Johnson then, didn't I?
I don't understand the question now.
Say it again, Steve. Say it one more time for me.
An acronym.
Where's the N coming from?
There's no N in it.
Acronym.
You want me to say acronym, do you?
That's the right one, yes. You just said it. So why did you keep saying acronym?
There's an N on there.
No. At the end, the N's at the end. I hate you, Steve. I hate you.
The N's end at the end.
No, it's acronym.
Yeah. ACRONYM. Y.
No. O-N.
O-N-Y-M. He's Googling it. Andrew's Googling it. He's Googling it right now. That's right.
You just spelled
You
it.
haven't.
I haven't Googled it.
So I got a fucking knack.
So, do you know what?
I'm not a
says, what is an acronym? Morgan?
It's an acronym is like SHIELD for Marvel. It stands for something. It's a word that each letter represents another word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a unique word that uses the initials of a phrase, yeah? Or
NASA.
NASA, exactly. National Aeronautics. I don't know. Space Association?
You started so well, Mark.
No. What is it? The National Aeronautics. National Association of Space and Aeronautics. I think.
There we go.
I think I say. I don't know.
you know what you know what it is now? Yeah, it's the same as TARDIS, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, TARDIS.
So it's a unique name.
LOL would be an acronym, am I right?
No songs.
Well, again, TV is music, television.
Music, television. So it would be an acronym.
No, I think that's initial. The other one.
Yeah, listen.
What was the other one?
Initialism.
Initialism. I think, so that's what initialism is. All right, I didn't know.
So what about what about text talk like LOL, laugh out loud? That'd be an acronym.
Come under it, yeah. It does come under it, yeah.
Yeah, that would be no. I don't know.
It's a word. You can. It sounds like a word, doesn't it? So you can.
LOL. Yeah.
Initialism is like FBI. It's basically the same, but it doesn't create.
Another word. Right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
FBI. FB.
Bye. Right. So MTV, FBI, CIA. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
My
socks got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, I haven't got a fucking clue. We ask him next week, and he'll be like, "Oh, Tuesday."
Yeah. That question came from Miss Perkins.
Oh, my old English teacher.
For the listeners, that's just us four, that is.
Yeah.
Dear Drew, my son has stopped going to church. We're all religious and attend regularly, but he doesn't seem interested anymore. Do you have any advice? And that's from John Paul.
John Paul. This is brilliant. If your son does not want to go to church or doesn't want to believe anymore, then just leave him be, and then that's what I would say.
Should I say that's a very religious family?
Very religious.
Yeah, so leave him be, and then that's what I would say. Speak to him. Speak to him and find out why, etc. and stuff like that, and why he stopped going to church or why he stopped believing and stuff, and then that's what I'd probably say. If he doesn't want to go to church or doesn't want to believe. So
what if they say, little Timmy, why don't you want to go to church some more? And little Timmy's there, he goes, look, Dad, it's because God is bollocks. There is no God. How would you respond to that and being religious yourself, like?
Show him the word of the Bible. That's what I would say.
Show him what?
Show him the word in the Bible.
But the Bible doesn't necessarily mean truth.
No, that's correct. Again, here we go. Sin. It's down to whatever beliefs you believe in. If he doesn't want to believe in it, he doesn't want to believe in it. If he wants to stop going to church, stop going to church. That's his. So there we go.
Or if he said, I don't believe in the Christian God anymore. It's the Muslim God. There's other beliefs out there. Again, it's down to what other beliefs.
Other beliefs are available.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's down to what he wants to do. If he wants to believe in other things, then that's up to him. So
throw the Bible at him. Essentially, you're saying throw the Bible at him. Fucking no.
Yeah. Just
put a stick on him.
Again,
you will believe.
You will believe.
Speak to him, and find out why, and that's it. And then if it's something that you can do to get him back into church or stuff like that, then do it. If you can't, then leave him be.
The Jedi is a religion now, yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
It comes from the Star Wars, all that sort of thing, yeah?
Yeah.
That was the big thing in the late 70s, early 80s, and it's created.
Late 70s, early 80s, Jedi?
Yeah.
What date did Star Wars come out?
77?
Return of the Jedi came out in 83. Go on.
Happy land now.
Just trying to think of the original date, that's all. Go on.
So, like I said, I was just checking on the original date.
No, it was. I couldn't remember if it was Return of the Jedi or New Hope that came out in 83, because I know one of them caught my birthday.
3 years apart then, were they?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all the films, like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Came out a year. 83 was Return of the Jedi.
No, was it? What? No, when was Attack? Attack.
Empire.
Strike Back.
I think that might have been 80 then, was it?
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. Was it 77, 80, 83? Like.
Easy Google, boys. Easy Google. Anyway, carry on, Steve.
Yeah. No, just running that was the big thing then. At the moment, these last sort of decade has been all the superheroes and the likes, which includes the likes of Thor, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think we've got a resurgence in Norse mythology, or a generation of people who create their own religion again out of this kind of thing?
It's a good one, actually. Like, will there ever be anything as big as Star Wars to make a religion out of it? Like, what is like some of the newest religions? Probably Scientology's up there, innit? I mean, that's pretty recent. But not.
That's a fucking cult.
Well, not to them.
It's a cult. I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't care who's listening. It's a cult.
Most religions
all
are
religions,
a cult to me.
All religions are a big cult, yeah.
Yes, you got a point.
They are,
apart from Jediism. Jediism isn't that, right?
Well, they call it a religion. Technically, it's not a religion, really, is it? Because it's sort of like the samurai, and they weren't a religion. It was more of an order, or Knights Templar. You know? That's what they sort of based off.
Knights
I know,
Templar, they were big Christians.
Yeah, but Knights Templar isn't a religion, is it? It's a group. It's an organization that believed in God, like, and thought, yeah. But it was more of a knight of the Knights Templar was more of a peacekeeper, and you know, he was someone to look up to, like, because they were like, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
strange.
Doesn't matter.
Were the Templars peacekeepers?
Well, to them they were, weren't they?
Did they force their religion on people?
Yeah. They thought they were doing good, weren't they? That's the thing, right? I know it's slightly off subject, but you know, like when a religious person is trying to like push their religion onto you, it's such a hard thing because technically they're not doing it in spite. They want to help you. And that's the worst thing about it. Yeah, I remember when I was traveling, like this guy just rocks up when he sees the kayak on top of our van, and he's just like, "Oh, you've been kayaking?" And we said, "Oh, not yet. You know, we haven't been by the beach for a while." And he said, "Oh yeah, we go in now with a couple of friends." And we're like, "All right." He just randomly walks up and starts talking to us, and then all of a sudden we're like having this nice conversation. And he just goes, "So, do you mind if I tell you about our Lord and Savior?" And then I'm just like, okay. And then he's like, "Do you believe in God?" And I was like, "Not really." "What, do you think we just came from the ground?" And I was like, maybe, like, you know, it's just as much fucking, you know,
same as everything else.
Research.
Do you accept Jesus Christ into your heart?
That's literally what it was like. But then it's like I was saying to my partner when we was driving away, I was like, the thing is, he just wants us to go to heaven. He's not like, you know, you have to believe this. So he's like, he's worried that when I die, I go to hell. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's worried about. Like, I mean, exactly. So when really, it's like, it's such a weird thing to be able to like.
But it's such a weird thing to believe in that stuff.
Yeah, it is like.
I know we got a resident religion guy in the bottom. No offense, Andrew, but come on, read the Bible and you think, what the fuck? A guy that has like one of each animal on a fucking ark, and a guy who can part the Red Sea. Two by two. Two of each species on the ark, and they survived.
Putting one of each animal on a giant ark is just stupid. Fucking hell.
Adam and Eve, and come on, have a word to yourself. No offense, like. Anyway, let's move on before I offend any more other people. Before I offend any more people.
Dear Drew, What is the national drink of Wales?
National drink of Wales. I'm gonna for I don't know. Yeah, national drink of Wales. For some, I was just gonna fucking say water for some reason.
Welsh water.
Rainwater.
Welsh water, innit?
Brains beer.
That would be my choice.
Yeah, I was going to say
Brains beer.
It's actually, that was my next guess.
Of course it was.
But
It's beer.
Brains?
Beer, is it?
Is it brains?
No, it's just beer.
Because
The
brains
Welsh don't care what they drink as long as it's beer.
Brains is a Welsh
brewery.
brewery, yeah.
Yeah, brains is dark, though, isn't it? So technically it's a stout,
Technically.
I think, which is obviously Irish, I think.
I love the guy who said water, though, decided to go, yeah, what I was going to say next? Why are you going for the stupid answer first?
I thought because
and a decent answer next?
Welsh water in my fucking head. There you go.
Water.
Welsh water in my head.
What is our national drink?
Can't the whales drink our water?
Is it
It's
actually beer? It is
It's
beer.
beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, please, by all means, look it up.
Is that the same for Britain, like?
Brains. I still reckon it's brains.
I didn't ask if they wanted to know what was the British drink. It could very well be.
Yeah.
Because Scottish, which is potentially the
Guinness. Guinness, Irish, sorry.
Scotch and all that. Innit?
Yeah.
I was hoping for
I don't know.
something more like mead or something.
Mead.
Something
When was the
older.
last time you had a good pint of mead?
Last time I had a bottle of mead was last year, I think, in a
right.
festival
Which festival?
in Australia.
The mead
You are
festival.
Australia.
It was a drinking,
In Australia.
and it was the first place I tried Perry too. And it's just beer cider. And I was like, oh, Perry. It's
Yes.
like a Viking now. I'm like a dwarf. Just beer cider.
Oh, goodness. Steve?
Right there, Drew. What cartoon do you still like to watch? And that's from Hannah B. That is.
I enjoy watching The Simpsons as always. 6 o'clock every day on fucking Channel 4. Enjoy watching The Simpsons. Family Guy, probably I'd love watching Family Guy as well. But if you're looking at an old cartoon, it's got to be Power Rangers. I fucking love watching Power Rangers for some reason.
Power Rangers a
Power
cartoon?
Rangers a cartoon.
No.
Power Rangers was a cartoon.
No.
It wasn't. It was live action.
Oh, there we go. But
It was like,
enjoy
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
I love the animation in it. It looks so real.
strange how it wasn't a cartoon. Or was it ever a cartoon of Power Rangers? Seems
I
like
No idea.
it could have been, couldn't it?
Not I know of. Maybe in Japan. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I know one place it was. Someone's head.
So
Drew.
he's Googling it right now. You know that, don't you? He's got his phone in his hand. He's Googling
I
it.
have.
Was Power Rangers a cartoon?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
For some reason, like an animated version of it is in my head, but I don't think it's real.
You find it. You find it, you know, right? I guarantee you find it. It'd be like only shown in Japan. See, I told you used to watch it.
Also, it was a clip from one of the fucking adverts selling the toys. Like, see?
It was built around a live-action superhero television series, so there we go.
But he loved cartoon Power Rangers, bless him.
I class Power Rangers as a cartoon, right? So there we fucking go. So, right.
Because
It was at the same time as fucking other cartoons were on, so that's the reason why you fucking class fucking Power Rangers.
That's not that's just not no.
Why?
Like a Grove and
Biker Grove is a cartoon.
the cartoon who's on just after Power
Why is
Rangers.
Biker Grove a cartoon when there's people in Biker Grove?
Because he was on the same time as other cartoons.
But it was, you had people in it, so it's the same as fucking Power Rangers, isn't it? Like,
But you had people in Power Rangers.
Alright, we're going to go round in circles, man. Right, come on.
you just try to follow the same thought process. It's all
No worries. Okay, alright, no worries.
All right. There's got to be a scientist or someone out there that'd love to do some research on his brain or on him.
Oh,
Let's see how it ticks, like, see what works upstairs, because there's not much going on.
I was going to go for Brain Surgeon, but I'm stepping away from that one.
No. Another one I enjoy watching as well is Arthur.
Arthur was beast. I liked Arthur.
Hey, Arthur!
No, it was
still watching it.
It was the sick fucking reggae intro.
Every day when you're walking down the street,
everybody that you meet. What a great song! Like.
Yep.
That wasn't Arthur.
You know,
yeah.
What a wonderful guy.
Get along with each other. Arnold, I was thinking.
Hey, Arnold.
I was thinking, hey, Arnold. I don't know why. Football head. Yeah, Arthur was great.
Football head, yeah.
But Binky and fucking, what's the girl's name?
Yeah, Binky, TW, Buster, Arthur.
Buster, yeah.
Buster was a rabbit. Binky.
You know, that cartoon's practically for 4-year-olds, you know, I don't know.
That was good, that cartoon was.
Let's bring our question on to you lot then. What cartoon would you still watch now, look?
I'm a grown-up.
Yeah,
Fuck off, Steve. Do you want me to answer for you, Steve?
Do I answer?
Do you want me to answer that question for you? He's saying I'm a grown-up. Do you want me to answer that question for you?
What's the question?
Because I have walked up Steve's many a times. I watched all them Teen Titans cartoons. He makes out he doesn't watch them.
Are you about Young Justice?
Young Justice, yeah.
Right there.
For me,
and Attack on Titan.
I got no issue right now watching cartoons. No issue at all. I will watch.
When I say cartoon, I think more of like Soxy was going, like more kid friendly and Family Guy and Simpsons and that. Like
Family Guy kid friendly. Family Guy is not kid friendly.
No, not kid friendly, but
what?
Anime is a different ballpark, innit? Like, I don't know what it is about anime. It's more adult in a way.
I have just recently watched the whole series, the whole one season of Silver Surfer.
I'll still watch X-Men now. I'll watch fucking Batman animated series. Yeah. I like watching cartoons. I would still watch cartoons.
I was watching just before we recorded. It was a clip on Facebook, and it was, I think it said 10 years or 20 years ago today or something, was we learned to make bubbles, and it was SpongeBob, and I was laughing my head off like watching it. It's still funny today, like it's fucking stupid humor, but it is.
I'm actually excited for the new E-Man cartoon. I generally am. Like, I can't wait.
This is why Giles had a new kid. Was having a new kid. So he can watch cartoons again. His missus stopped him now. His missus stopped him.
Watch it. I would watch them without it.
Yeah, but you still have to get up there when Mrs. stops you. Anyway.
Dear Drew.
Dear Drew. All right, here we go. Dear Drew. Me and my husband is into... It's gone from cartoons, to this, right? Dear Drew. Me and my husband is into dogging. Can you suggest any sites with good galleries? And that's from Sue.
Fucking brilliant. Fucking hell. My mum was in as well. That's fucking disgusting. The only three I know, right, in Wales.
Three?
There's only three I know in Wales. You got...
Fucking hell.
You got one in Barry, one in Caerphilly, and one in Merthyr. There we go.
Where are they two?
Up the mountains. There we go.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's the only fucking three I know. It's not like I know now. It's not when I was like 18, 19, 20.
What about the one over in there by Cartridge? There's one up our way.
I was going to say, the one I know for, well, I don't even know if it really is, but we used to go up there on bikes and people would say, oh, this is where people come to dog. Like, I fucking never would have thought you had three. Fucking hell.
When I used to go, see, there was three.
I never thought.
So, out of 5 stars, what do you give them?
Again, I can't rate them because I've never been up, so there we go.
But he knows of their location and times.
Exactly where they are.
I know the location. I didn't even know the fucking times. So there we go.
What's your Mogs?
Actually, do dogging, go dogging.
There's people out there.
Oh, please, Dogging Tales. Morgan, watch Dogging Tales.
No.
It is one of the best things you'd ever
Mugs,
watch.
it is amazing, Mugs. It's on. It should be on 4 on demand.
Number 4. Yeah, that's
What,
right, yeah.
it's a recent program now.
No, it's a couple of
It's
years
a
old.
few years old.
It's amazing, Mugs. Dogging
I
Tales.
promise you, you'll walk away with a smile on your face.
You giggle your head off, you'll giggle.
It
Then
seems like
sat in their car,
was
flashing the lights.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
seems like
brilliant.
something that's from like the 80s and just doesn't happen anymore. But fucking hell.
But they got the internet now. They can like plan and fucking. They got more organisation now.
They've probably got their own app, but that's the best part about it.
Have they socks?
I'm just saying something. I'm not saying they have got it on. They probably have.
Probably, I don't know.
I don't fucking
Probably.
Let's go on my app store here now and type in dog and see what turns up.
Right, go on, that's the experiment for you. Do it.
Andrew, that is your homework.
He's doing it now.
We want websites. We want websites, apps, a lot, right?
Poor fucker's gonna wank himself to death. What have we got, Andrew?
Fucking off world and look at your phone.
The first one comes up, you got Kinku, or Kinkoo, Kinku, which is a BDSM kink fet swingers.
Fuck that.
UK Fab Fet is kinky swingers. You also got pure anonymous hookups.
What, for dogging?
Pretty much.
That's
Like, if you're into that, I guess you just type it in and see. Like,
you got swingers dogged.
I put dog in here, look, and then you got pure anonymous hookups.
I just think the people that they must meet on them sites. No offense to them, but come on, they've been around the block a few times, haven't they?
You got Cougar,
you want a triple strap, don't you?
An older woman dating hookup app. You got Wild, which is a UK girls and guys dating hookup.
I swear to God, right? I reckon your mother is on her app socks.
This question was from Sue, so
yeah, brilliant.
I worked with a guy once who was on a closed Facebook group, and that's what they used to do on there. They were like swingers, and I used to have him over to like do stuff with them.
Morgan, you again.
Morgan.
Definitely
No.
Have we got any more questions, Steve?
Yeah, 2 more. This is a big one. This is socks, personally.
Oh, fuck, I knew that.
Dear Drew, if you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask? That's massive, isn't it? The absolute and total truth to one question, what question would it be?
Like Hitchhiker's Guide, a big robot.
I got mine. Come on, Socks, you got to give us this one, bud.
I get it.
Have a think, lad. Have a think.
Is God real?
Good
Close
question.
to mine. I want to know if there's an afterlife. Is there an afterlife?
Afterlife.
If there's not an afterlife, do you go wild? Do you actually go mental? Like, fuck it. Just go wild. Like, there's no punishment after death. So
surely you know that now if you're an atheist.
that is true. That is very true, Mog. But I'm a good person.
Morgan, I've told you before, mate, he's full of shit.
But I'm a good person, so I wouldn't anyway. So you got a point there, Mog.
Who the fuck said that? I'm a good person. I told me.
Yeah, I told myself.
Told myself. It is that thing, innit? Like you think, well, if someone told me that no, there's absolutely no afterlife, fact, they were like the old seeing thing, wherever. I don't think you would go mental. You'd just be like, oh well.
Oh well.
Live life as I am, sort of.
Do you think, like, the way I look at it, right? If somebody said to you, you got a year to live, then you're going to live this next year at the best you can, right? You can do everything you can because you've only got a year to live. But what is the difference then between living your best for that year when you're going to die you could die in 20 years, you could die in 30 years. We should be doing that anyway. We shouldn't be just going, oh, I've only got a year to live, so I have to live my best now. We should be doing that always.
Is this the same guy this is the same guy that leaves Gilbert once a week?
Did you just tell people where I live, Steve?
Oh, we fucking talked about
I've told them that you
I tell them all your fucking. I'm gonna tell them your fucking phone number and address now. Carry on, you prick.
Jared,
I'll tell them. I'm gonna tell them. I'll tell people you grind their profile, but
Yeah, you've told everyone, and so has Soxy.
I will.
Told
Everyone, I'm going to tell everyone you grind their profile. Carry on, right? Let's point that out.
You have to make it first, sweetheart.
Oh, I'll do it, Steve. I'll do it, but
I know you would. You'd be on it for hours. I know.
I got some
20
amazing.
minutes and you'd be on there for hours.
I got some amazing pictures of you on my phone, but trust me.
And so have I of you, Flower.
That is true. That is true. I took one amazing photo yesterday. I think I sent to the boys.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't send the boys.
Didn't I? Motherfucker.
You gotta send it now.
I'd be sad.
I'll
send it, boy.
Drive the attention span of a gnat.
Ready? I'm up, Steve, and this is how he stands. For our audio listeners, you need to go to YouTube for this. I'm sorry, but look at his hand. Look at his hand. That is the face of a simp.
There's a bit of marigold there.
He's even got marigolds by the side of him. Look.
Not a traditional fucking marigolds. They're pink.
Anyway, Steve, next one. Last question.
But before I go on, myself, I just want to know, was Greg's named after Greg? That's all I want to know.
Who is Greg and how do I find him?
Yeah.
Dear Drew, if you could be any animal for a week, what would you be and why? And that's from a Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts. Any animal and why for a week? Probably
for a week, not 1 day, for a week.
Probably a cheetah.
Cheetah?
Yeah, cheetah. Just fucking.
That's so random. He didn't even think about it. I'd have to think.
Yeah, cheetah just fucking run as quick as I fucking can to every fucking place I can be.
But you could be a bird.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
True, but I can list about fucking 4 animals I can be for a week.
This is the same argument as we had before. Would you rather run fast or fly?
Yeah. He said fly.
The same outcome.
He said fly.
Run really fast.
He said fly. He didn't go run it.
No, I said.
But no, he wants to be a cheetah because he can get places fast.
And then I said to fucking run. The fucking places.
I think we convinced him last week, I think.
No worries. But no, I rather.
Hi, Boris.
I could be a snake. Just with fucking shedding snakes and fucking slithering.
He can be a snake, he can shed his skin. That's what he did.
It feels like what does it have new skin?
I'm sure you exfoliate.
Get lose your skin, socks all the time. I want to be a snake.
Yeah, but it's feeling to fucking have. I don't know. Another one is spider, so I can just fucking scare people every fucking day.
So have,
oh my god, look, it's a spider!
Power of fear. He just wants the power of fear among him.
Fuck me!
Scared when he walks past.
And I'm a nice fish.
Do you know what? Fish or sea creature is one of mine. And I would.
Why?
Because I'd like to explore the sea. I can explore land.
You get fucking. Hello, sea shark, not fish.
I said, all right.
He should have went fucking shark. He went goldfish.
Yeah, he's going round. The shark is just going there. He's just going round to round.
Yeah. Hanged up on a circus, hanged up on a
bowl in a Chinese
a
restaurant.
plastic bag in the water.
Just a goldfish and a fay.
So we've established that he wants to be a snake so he can shed his skin. A cheetah so he can get places faster.
He can run.
A spider so he can scare people. You know, not everyone's afraid of spiders, do they?
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
So actually, you're going to be these creatures for a week.
Yeah,
as a cheetah, you go. What are you going to do after that?
Just flat out for a week.
The other 6 days.
Running for a week straight.
Just run everywhere for 6 days, man, for the week. Just run everywhere. Yep.
Look how fast they can run.
Tuesday.
Look at me! A snake, so you can go. New skin.
I can't wait to shed this skin. It's going to take a week.
Oh my god, he's a madman. He's an actual madman, he is. He's not normal, is he?
Nope.
Is that it, Steve, for Dear Drew?
Yeah, Mr. Roberts was the last one.
Oh, fuck me. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Roberts.
Mr. Roberts.
Ah, amazing. Right. Here's it, boys. Here's the final. After 40 fucking battles over about fucking, 20 weeks, something like that?
Ages.
We are
I was
the
got 2
final.
years I was going for.
This started before I was on the podcast. That's how fucking
true.
long ago it was.
We are at the final. We are done. In the cartoon fight, we have had 3 finalists. It was The Simpsons, Rick and Morty, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We put them head to head. And what is the score, Andrew?
No worries. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles finished dead last at 22%. And we have a tie with Rick and Morty and Simpsons on 39%.
Fucking hell.
You know what that means, isn't it? That means we got to decide the winner.
Oof.
And I want arguments. Yeah? I don't want just or Rick and Morty. I want to know why.
I got my answer. Do you want it? This is going to be a surprise because I'm going to go for Rick and Morty. And the reason being, I said all week that since I've been on, that Simpsons is going to win. But now I think Rick and Morty, because I think Rick and Morty has got something new to give.
Because you're spiteful.
I think Rick and Morty can give us new things. Simpsons is dead. Simpsons is gone.
I have to agree with Morgan. Simpsons have actually run his course. I wanted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to win. I love The Simpsons, but it's actually run its course now.
But I can't bring the dispute up.
Whoa! Fuck
I'm
you!
sorry, but if you all think Simpsons is fucking dead, then why does it not end? It still keeps on fucking producing new fucking cartoons and new fucking seasons every fucking time.
Milking the cow.
Milking For me, I think Rick and Morty is actually refreshing. It is actually they're not afraid either to go into controversy, which is a good thing in this day and age because everyone's afraid now of offending people. And I'm like, fucking, let's get on with it. Like,
I think Simpsons deserves second. It definitely deserves to be where it is, but I think Rick and Morty does deserve to win that.
See, I feel like just putting these two up for a fucking another fourth and then get a
No, we're done. Rick and Morty has got this massive...
He's not happy with the vote, so he wants to do it again.
Yeah, it's a revote.
I just want to put Rick and Morty against the Simpsons, and that's it.
No, you've done Trump. Yeah.
Fuck off.
It was fucking Brexit all over again. Right, didn't get the result we want. Let's just put another vote out.
So Rick and Morty, Morgan, me, Rick and Morty, Andrew, Steve.
Simpsons for me, like I said, the reason why, again, you think Simpsons is the end, but you keep on creating new seasons and new episodes, and at the end of the day, if there weren't no Simpsons, then you wouldn't have had the stuff like the Simpsons Feely or stuff like that what happens in the Simpsons and stuff like that. So
the what?
Simpsons theories.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's just stuff like that. So yeah, that's why
I just think
I enjoy watching the Simpsons.
I do too, but like the older ones, the way I am with Rick and Morty, I'm not excited for the next season of The Simpsons. Whereas I am for Rick and Morty, like I'm excited to see what they bring next.
Rick and Morty
it's not just the newness though.
Yeah, but Rick and Morty's got this expansive universe surrounding it as well, which is we can go off on tangents with it, so you can actually do like there was Star Wars, you got different storylines and different fucking. You've got so much to it.
Like let's be honest, Jared does like a good tangent.
I do.
Technically, Simpsons has got that, haven't they? If you think of it, they've got all these like characters, hundreds of characters, but always they've stuck to the same thing. I mean, it's called The Simpsons. They can't really do much about it. You know what I mean?
They could have gone to the Simpson world and then expanded on that.
Yeah. They could have made Springfield.
Yeah.
One of the best ever episodes of Simpsons that in my opinion was it the 22 Stories of Springfield or something it was called?
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was just all different stories. It showed Cletus, the hillbilly guy.
Hey, Brandy, get the shotgun.
It was, I think it followed Bart. I think it followed the comic book guy. It was just every different character, just random characters, and follow them. And they should have went with that. I think that would have made The Simpsons back to like what.
Morgan, will you keep fucking still on that chair?
I can't help it.
All I'm doing is creaky.
Settle down, squeaky.
I'm gonna have to still say Rick and Morty. I think Rick and Morty's so refreshing right now. It is. I'm watching it and thinking this is just brilliant. Like, it's just so funny and it's got some great stories and fucking. It's just got this like mythology behind it as well, which is great. And backstory and everything.
What's the mythology?
We're not gonna get into all that shit right now, Steve. Right?
Another thing gives Rick and Morty points is if everyone went to a fancy dressed as Rick and Morty, it would still make sense.
Yes, it would.
That's the best thing I've ever heard about it. Because there's so many Ricks, you can always just say, well, I'm Rick from Dimension.
Loads of dimensions, yeah.
That's what's great about it.
It's on Steve, and we need to swing Steve's vote our way. No, Andrew, go on. You have to swing, you have to fight for the Simpsons.
I know what Steve's going to vote, because he probably watched as many episodes as probably I fucking watched over the years. So there we go.
I feel so pressurized now. I feel guilty. I feel dirty. So Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles for me is out. End of. I should have gone weeks ago.
Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Rick and Morty, Simpsons. Oh, fucking hell. I got two dilemmas there, all right? First dilemma is they both good shows. They both have the credit, but at their height, Morty and Rick is at their height right now. How long will they last? How good will they be? I prefer Rick and Morty. They're more edgy, they're more out there, they're more outlandish, which is a big surprise to me to say those words in regards to Simpsons. The other side of this is I feel like I've got the power as well at the moment. I could make this go to another week, but I'm going to have to see Rick and Morty.
Yeah?
It is, yeah. It is. If I was to sit down right now and choose what I wanted to watch out of them two, it'd be Rick and Morty.
And that's what it all boils down to, Steve.
That's what it boils
brand new episodes or not, like.
Yep.
Rick and Morty sucks, sorry, man.
Can anyone remember who Larry voted for?
I can't.
Sorry, lad.
I definitely can't.
I think he said Rick and Morty.
Not sure.
I can't remember if he actually gave an answer. I think he said it was a good battle, like the same as us. We mentioned that it was. The thing is with this final, it's been good because we've had nostalgia, like new times, and sort of the classic. You know, like Simpsons has been good.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've had. That's what he brought up, but that's what he said. Actually, he said it's mad the fact that we've had an old cartoon, nostalgia, up against a newer cartoon, like.
Yeah.
You say nostalgia, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes, nostalgia.
It is for me, yeah.
I was way old by then. That's not nostalgic for me.
It wouldn't be for you, no.
That was done before I started.
Donatello's cool but rude. Michelangelo's a party dude.
Teenage Mutant Hero.
Fantastic, I should have won. Oh, Socks, you look so sad there. I'm going to have to put in that. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I talked about theme tunes, or Rick and Morty is up there. Rick and Morty's theme tune is brilliant, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's got... Well, it's sort of a mashup in it of like Doctor Who and Star Wars and
it is
all the sort
sci-fi.
of epic sci-fi-ness, you know, Star Trek.
It is very sci-fi, but I'd still say for music alone, The Simpsons is probably more.
Simpsons is
iconic.
Again.
It's one of the best theme tunes ever, and it's just
yeah. I mean, that's probably up there with making a cartoon great, is having a catchy theme tune, isn't it? You got to make our theme tune really catchy, like.
What, like Go Power Rangers? Soxy's favourite cartoon.
Epic guitar in that.
Yeah,
brilliant.
So, are we in?
We're all agreed that Rick and Morty is our winner. We should crown him the king of the cartoons. Right, next week we're going.
Well, can I just ask, right? At the beginning of all this, would you have said Rick and Morty?
I said Simpsons. I was convinced Simpsons were going to win it all the way. I didn't want Simpsons to win it. I personally didn't want it to win it, but I thought it would have won.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd come down to our vote. I was saying I thought whitewash it.
Every time Simpsons was up against someone, I always said Simpsons because it was too iconic.
Yep.
But now at the final, I can. It's like what you said. It's like, which one would I watch if it was both on telly right now? And it would be
Rick and Morty for me.
Definitely.
But I'll be honest with myself, there's other cartoons I would watch before all of them three.
Yeah.
If I was given the choice, myself. Very disappointed.
I was waiting for a Inspector Gadget for week.
Right, next week we have a brand new segment for you all. We're actually going to do a sort of movie discussion. We're each going to watch the same movie. And we're going to give our thoughts and views, expect arguments, expect disagreements, expect me saying it's brilliant and them three saying it was shit, or vice versa.
That just depends on when it's Jared's turn to pick the film.
I can't actually tell you what the film is going to be yet because we haven't fucking decided. But we will probably put it up on Twitter at some point.
Who's going first? Who's deciding? How do we work this out?
Heads, tails.
Well, Steve, have you lot got your 5 movies yet?
No.
I've got one I want to watch.
Which is?
And it's what's the word? It's a homage to Justin, who was on the show.
Right.
And it's Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Because I was watching their discussion on it, and I've never seen it. And it sounds bizarre, and it's just something I think might be.
I'm up for Mac and Me.
I've never heard of it.
No, it's
no.
You must have you once you see it. Alien with chubby cheeks.
I'd never heard of it until no.
Well, have you got your 5 films ready, Steve?
I've got yeah.
So should we just go with Mac and Me for this week?
Yeah, go on.
Mac and Me. We are going to be watching Mac and Me, and we will be discussing it on next week's show. Right, now we are going to leave you. What?
For the listeners, if they want to join in, by all means, join in with us and watch the same film.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Send us your opinions, your thoughts, and Jared will use them as his own.
Yeah, we love that. I could do that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We are watching Mac and Me. We'll get it on Twitter. Get watching. Watch it with us. And like Steve said, we would like to hear your thoughts. Anyway, we are going to leave you in the capable hands of me, Andrew, and Morgan. Now we are with the great guru himself, Larry Bundy. Steve wasn't there. He was off dogging.
So at least 3 Welsh sites for you.
So, coming up is the interview. It's actually more of just a banter and a discussion, more than an interview, and we all enjoyed it. It was a bit of fun, so enjoy. Hey guys, with us today is Larry Bundy, the guru himself. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name's Larry. I like holding hands and walking on beaches, and that's it. Okay, no, I run the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Larry, and talk about anecdotes of video game history and really stupid things like that. Just stupid things that happen in video games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I have got a bone to pick with you before we even start.
Oh.
I was recently watching your little venture into the games world.
Oh, yes.
And you said you ate Street Fighter.
Well, it's just a bit my Achilles heel. I was more the Mortal Kombat person as a coach.
Do you still hate Street Fighter?
It's all right. Like I said, I don't hate it. It's just I prefer other fighting games.
Right, where's the boot button, boys? It confused the shit out of me, right? Because he was playing this guy and he was like Vega, and I'm thinking that isn't Vega. And it turns out, and to me, that's Bison, and he was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a Japanese version, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Look, see, I was thinking they fucking got this wrong, but they definitely got this wrong. Strange. But anyway, so what was it like being on Games World?
It was all right. It's quite tiring. You sit around for most of the time doing nothing.
Never.
So yeah, so it was an experience.
You should have won that fight on Street Fighter, by the way.
I should have. He was a tournament player back in the 90s that I played against, so it was a little bit stacked against me.
Don't lie. It was the fact that he was sat there in his pants that put you off, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I clearly see. You're supposed to be looking at the screen, Larry, not him.
That's what put you off.
Well, having his crotch in my peripheral vision putting me off. It's like nothing at all.
I also seen you was on head-to-head as well.
Yes, Violet Berlin, yeah. That was good. And
What happened? What happened?
Which one are you talking about? The first one?
The football.
Yeah.
Football one?
Well, I had no idea. I chose to play as Liverpool, I think. And I think she ended up telling me the wrong buttons for penalties. And that's what I'm not joking. That's what really happened. But yeah.
I got her as it giggled because he was like, he's playing football. And she was like, do you like football? Nah. Hate it. Burst out laughing.
Well, yeah, I don't like football, really. A bit boring.
No, me not. Me neither. Rubbish.
Right, England supporter, used to losing, so.
I'm saying nothing.
Imagine being a Wales supporter, yeah.
we did well in the Euros, but I don't know. We
did.
Oh, what do you mean we? I'm Welsh, man.
Yeah, as I say, we.
Were we in the Euro? I don't know nothing about football. I have no idea about football.
It's a money to be crap, so there you go.
Right, Larry, what is the worst game you've ever played?
I don't know.
Street Fighter.
I remember as a kid buying a Salt Suit Lanos for the Mega Drive and getting so upset that I cried because it was so unbelievably tough and hard and didn't understand the bloody word because it was in Japanese.
Doesn't it? All right, what's the worst modern game you've ever played?
I was at that fighting game that Square Enix released recently. I've forgotten what it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like a third person one. It had the guy from Metal Gear Solid working on it or something.
Yeah, that was supposed to have been really bad. Was it bad?
Yeah, it's absolute shit. To be honest, I paid 50 quid for the bloody thing. It's absolute arse.
That's the worst thing.
Trade it in. Well, we were just discussing Breath of the Wild. Have you played Breath of the Wild?
I have indeed, yes.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, I quite liked it. It's a bit of a departure from the regular Zelda games.
Me and Morgan.
Basically, it's Skyrim for weeaboos, to be honest. But.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree with that. I'm on your side. I love the game, but Jared actually is borrowing my copy of it, and he's like, "Oh, I have to play this," and now he's broken the news to me that he fucking hates it. Apparently,
I don't. Hate is a strong word, right?
Well,
I can't get into it. It's not clicking with me, and it's because I'm an old school Zelda fan, and it's just so far out of the actual gameplay of Zelda, and I just can't get into it. Nothing's happening. I'm just roaming in the fucking woods, and nothing's happening.
So what part?
It's missing. It's sad that most of the dungeons are missing, really, and we got those funny, those little puzzle temples, and sort of the nearest thing you do have some sort of boss sort of areas and that, but it's just one giant puzzle, really, more than anything specific. But yeah, and also the whole getting new powers and stuff like that, rather than having everything at the beginning.
Yeah, that's the words I said. I said I missed that.
Yeah. What part did you get to anyway? What part are you on?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm just heading towards one of the fucking 4 divine beasts.
So have you done any of the beasts yet?
No.
So you do get powers when you do a beast, but I forgot what they're called, but I think it's divine powers, actually. I can't remember. But it's basically like a flying skill, and one is like a shield skill.
Yeah, you can bring yourself back to life after you die.
One's a revive. Yeah.
Right, I will... For you, right, I will carry on playing it, and I'm hoping it clicks with me.
You've got to push through a bit, I think.
I just rather play.
At least try and get to Ganon and finish Ganon, and then see what you think of it.
All right, deal.
I then get the DLC, and then get the motorbike.
Yeah,
that does look cool. The motorbike does look cool.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying about the trials of the sword. Did you do that, Gary?
Larry?
Oh, sorry, yes. Is that the one where you get stranded on an island? Maybe. Got to defend yourself.
That's right, yeah.
I enjoyed that bit. I thought that was great.
I did too, but it was so tough. The last part of the trials was really tough. And it's definitely worth playing that. Like the DLC, definitely.
So, what game are you actually currently playing through at the moment, Larry?
Last of Us 2.
So you haven't completed it yet?
No, I've been so busy with. I went on holiday last week and I've been doing videos and stuff like that. So I've been working
opinion
on
so
that.
far? Obviously, no spoilers from us, but opinion so far?
I quite like it. I don't know what sort of fuss about saying it's so bad. I mean,
It's not bad at all. I don't see the fuss. I had an issue with the story. I'm not going to spoil nothing for you, obviously, but obviously, I'd like to have a conversation with you once you complete it. I'd love to have a conversation.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because we've both completed it now. We had a bit of a discussion on this. It's good. I liked the game, but there are some issues with the story. Just put it that way.
We won't say nothing. Obviously, we're not going to spoil it for yourself.
Okay. I was annoyed about one of the main characters. What happened to one of the main characters right at the beginning?
You can bring that up. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to spoil it for you yourself.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, I was a bit annoyed they killed off Joel straight away right at the beginning of the story. I think that was pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit.
There's a few issues. I don't want to spoil it for you.
It's
so hard.
It is so hard.
It starts to make sense, and then I don't know. It's a strange way of making a video game story, I thought.
I think they second guessed it because of how many flashback parts in the game you get with him as well. So
yeah, definitely.
I thought, everybody's going to hate what we killed him, so let's stick him in some flashbacks.
Yeah, definitely.
So how do you actually die in a flashback? I don't get that.
Yeah, there's.
See, I can't. I won't spoil it. I think we'll move on. I think we're going to do.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm not talking about that too much.
Right. So name a game you love which everyone hates.
Oh, I don't know. I'm quite casual with that stuff like that. I'm normally like stuff that everybody else does. I've been playing Lemmings quite a bit lately, so a lot of people don't like that.
Lemmings is great.
Yeah, which version?
The Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I modded my SNES Mini and brought that on holiday with me and been playing that. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It's a bit glitchy on that, but yeah, it's fine.
All right, vice versa. What's the game that you hate which everyone loves?
I don't know. There's probably quite a few.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. He's answered for you.
I can't think of any. I'm quite laid back with stuff I sort of other people like about. So I'm in that respect.
I don't know if you've noticed, but our Andrew, when he speaks, he's been really quiet at the moment because he actually sounds like a Muppet. He genuinely sounds like Kermit right now.
His voice is being a bit funny, a bit like Kermit. But this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's me, Kermit.
So, also, me and Morgan's been playing quite a bit of Super Smash Brothers as well on the Switch. We play that?
No, I'm not 4 years old, so.
Where's that boot button again? Boot him now. It's fantastic, Larry.
Well, it's
absolutely brilliant.
Pretty good.
Punch and jump.
It's not. It will. I'll admit it's not as complex as Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, that sort of thing. But it is a charm to it. There is something that's nice about it being simplified in a way. There is some special moves, but they're not hard to figure out. But I'm enjoying it.
What was that?
Hold right and button down.
Yeah. There's 4 buttons, right, boys? There's 4 buttons.
2 of them do the same thing.
2 of them do the same thing, but it's still 4 buttons, right? You back off.
Is one of them pause?
Maybe. You bastard. You complete another bastard. You just crushed my dreams of fucking Smash Brothers. How dare you? So is there any upcoming games you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to multiplayer on The Last of Us when they finally get that out.
Is that coming?
Well, it should be. I think they released it earlier because everybody was leaking all those spoilers.
Really?
I hope so, because I can kick Morgan's fucking ass.
I hope so too, because that was one of my favourite things with the first one. I loved the way the multiplayer was, the scavenging for low amounts of ammo and stuff.
It's a bit like a slower paced version of the Uncharted multiplayer, but
yeah,
exactly.
I just crap on all multiplayer games, though. I'm genuinely awful on them.
Oh.
I don't know why. I got a mate on the street, right, and he hardly games. He come up and he just beat me on everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
You just fixed my lighting for some reason. I can't.
Have you not played Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone yet? That's quite good to get kills in.
I'll hold my hands up and I'll say I'm a Battlefield boy. I'm a Battlefield boy. Call of Duty for me is just too. I don't know.
Well, you'd like Warzone because that's very Battlefieldish.
Yeah, I like Warzone, and it's been a long time since I've played a good Call of Duty game. But this one was really good, and Warzone is it's a really good battle royale, definitely.
They've upped the players, haven't they, to 200 or something like that?
I've got it on download as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, could be playing that.
Yeah, give you a couple of months for that to download.
Yeah,
and it's cross-platform.
Just take a month or two.
Yeah,
but I've got it, so I may start playing that again. Actually,
yeah, I'll definitely be up for a game of that.
Keep an eye out for the updates though as well, because they're
it's a big. I think last time I checked, it's like 90 gig.
Oh, it's unreal! Like I've installed a terabyte hard drive now just to keep it going. Like
I know you got to sacrifice the other games for it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to believe that.
I haven't been on my Xbox since lockdown, and when I put it back on, the update was like 54 gig. I was like, oh, that's
unreal.
A little bit long. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I've just pre-ordered Ghosts of Tsushima.
Yes.
I'm hoping that's good. It looks decent from the trailers, and it's second much.
I've seen that. Yeah, it's a bit like. Hopefully, it's not too much like Sekiro.
Sekiro,
that's the one.
Sekiro, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like Sekiro, even though it's bastard hard.
Sekiro was the kind of Dark Souls type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Have any of you completed it?
No, I've never played.
No, my friend's completed
Sekiro.
it. My friend Waze. I used to do videos, but he's completed it.
He's a machine. Is he human?
He said you have to let it click how you work it. If you just run straight after and just slashing everything, you'll get your ass handed to you. But you need to sort of work out how to sort of play it. And when it clicks, it's a lot easier.
I've been there when Janice played it, and he misses just threw the controller down and goes, that's it.
Yeah, no, I was like, fuck this shit.
Fuck it. I'm not playing no more.
It's kind of like Dark Souls, though. I felt that with Dark Souls. I was like, it got so hard to a point, and then you just realise you've got to take your time. You need to be prepared for what you're doing, sort of thing. Get the parries down, get the rolls down.
Once it clicks though.
I liked Jedi Fallen Order because that was very Dark Soulish, and that was really fair. That was quite fair.
It was a brilliant game.
And it was Star Wars, which makes it 50 times better.
It's basically given me my favourite game and my favourite franchise and put them together. It's given me Dark Souls with Jedis and lightsabers. So
hopefully they're working on a sequel now.
Oh, I hope so. Well, I did hear that was a rumour, but it's they're making it into a trilogy. So
it's quite canon as well.
I think the only thing that's funny, the main character is the guy who plays the Joker.
The Joker.
I just said I had that in my head the whole time.
The same. Yeah, I couldn't get that image of the Joker and Gotham out of my mind.
Yeah. Well, I got to bring up that to me, he is the best. He is the best Joker on TV and on screen for me.
Ooh, I don't know about.
He beat Heath Ledger for me. I put my hands up and I would say I think he beat
Mark Hamill
though
in the animated.
He doesn't count. He does count. Obviously, he counts. But I'm talking visually and not just voice.
Oh, so live action, like.
Live action.
Yeah, he was probably close for me as well.
What was your opinion of him, Larry?
In Gotham or?
Yeah,
when he played several different versions of Joker.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so he was quite varied. So there's quite a choice of which one you like the best.
I thought he done the Killing Joke. I think it is Joker. When they take his face off, I'm sure that's Killing Joke. And
was that all in the family?
Oh, that's right. Death of the Family.
Death of the family.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. And he skin him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He takes his face off. They done that version, and I thought that was fucking tremendous. Really, really good. It's just this new Batman film is going to be good now. This Robert Pattinson one.
Yeah.
Have they said there was a villain going to be in it? Yeah.
Penguin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard the Penguin. I've also heard it was quite a few actually. I'm sure I heard that there was Penguin, maybe the Riddler.
But Colin Farrell is it? He's going to play the Penguin.
Yeah.
So
talked about this somewhere.
We have discussed this, yeah. So
I mean, I'm guessing.
Good looking to be the Penguin now.
I'm holding judgment, right? I'm not going to judge because I've judged so much. Oh, that's going to be shit. It's going to be shit. And it turned out it was brilliant. And so to me, I'm just going to fucking hold judgment.
I'm expecting a lot of camera trickery, you know, like they're going to make him the Penguin and use his acting skills to sort of be the Penguin, you know what I mean?
So like CG Penguin, you're saying? Or?
I hope not, to be honest. I'm hoping more of Lord of the Rings styles effects, you know, trickery and making him look smaller, makeup. But who knows?
Not so much smaller, because you could just be stocky, and they can do their own spin on it, really, can't they?
I mean, like, one of my favourite Penguins, well, yeah, was Gotham as well. I really liked the Penguin.
Oh, yeah,
Gotham.
he's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, I like it when they explain things about the character, you know, and he was just the way they did it in Gotham was really good, I thought. I
really enjoyed Gotham, but I hated the character of Jim Gordon, the actor, and the way he was. I couldn't stand him.
Really?
I thought he was just so intense all the time.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, well, put a kettle on, we'll have tea. He's just proper, like, fucking, calm down, Jim, calm down.
I liked him. I liked his Gordon.
Nah.
Go on, Larry, what was you going to say?
I was just agreeing with you, really. So, yes. No, I really like the Penguin in Gotham and that. And also got Pee Wee Herman to play his dad, who also played the Penguin's dad in Batman Returns.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
That's right. Yeah, I didn't realise either.
And I still reckon that the woman who played Barbara Gordon would have made a great Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I thought she was at one point. Oh, hang on, this woman's going to be Harley Quinn. Like,
I was expecting her to be some sort of like main villain too, but yeah.
It was a different spin on it, and it was all good.
Mm.
And I did mind the ending there when you seen him like stood up on the fucking on the roof of the building looking down. That was alright.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. Anyway, Larry.
Hello.
I've seen you on your YouTube channel. I can't speak. Play a couple of board games with Ashen.
Yes, that's quite old. I'd actually done some more last week with him. I went to see him.
Did you?
Oh, really? Yeah. That's actually how I discovered yourself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was an Ashens fan.
Yeah.
Still am an Ashens fan. I still watch him now and again. But I just seen him playing. I think it was either Tetris or Pac-Man, the board game.
Yeah, Pac-Man. That's got like 80 million views on his channel.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then I was just like, who's this guy? And then that's how I sort of went on the rabbit hole and found your channel.
Oh, excellent.
But, it's really interesting. Like, those board games, I didn't know existed, like, you know?
No, I only knew of them because we sort of got them from a charity shop as a kid and sort of, you know, so we played it like that. So
yeah, brilliant. Go on.
There are, like, loads of, like, video game-based board games out there, which I never knew about, like Street Fighter. There's actually a Street Fighter board game.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Madness.
And it's like to fight, you got to roll the dice and like beat each other. So what is the best board game you've ever played?
Me? I don't know. I like Ket. That's one of my favourites.
Ket.
Khet. Basically, it's chess, but with lasers and mirrors.
I think, I have heard of this, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, it's great fun.
It looks really cool.
So you have to bounce mirrors off.
That's right.
You have to bounce mirrors to, basically you have to kill the king, like in chess, but you have to use mirrors and lasers to sort of bounce it off and get to him and that,
Ah, cool.
Well, I should be good at that game, because I've done that puzzle on plenty of video games.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, if you can work that out, yeah.
Ah, cool. I always, to be fair, I always saw that game and thought it was a bit of a gimmick sort of thing, you know, but...
No, it's really fun. I mean, it's one of those games that's easy to pick up, but hard to sell. So, yeah.
I've actually fallen in love with Mancala from being playing the Switch worldwide games, the 51. 51, yeah, and I love Mancala. I've never heard of it before, never even saw the board, and it's brilliant. It's just moving pebbles around the board. It's awesome.
It is strangely good fun. He introduced me to it, and I think it was 2 or 3 games, and I finally... Did I beat you? I beat you once, didn't I?
I think you did, yeah.
And the sense of accomplishment I have, it was like beating Dark Souls on hard, it was. I was like, beat that bastard. Right, I don't know if obviously you don't probably haven't kept up, but over the last couple of weeks we've been doing this like cartoon fight.
Oh yeah.
On our podcast.
Yeah.
So we had like 40 cartoons. We all in every week we put like cartoons against each other for the best cartoon.
Yeah.
And we put it on Twitter, and just fucking Twitter fans that will actually vote for who they want to win. It's the final this week. For our Twitter page, the final, and it is out of
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rick and Morty, and The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Would you reckon is the best cartoon out of them three?
I think Rick and Morty is most clever out of the three of them.
It is clever.
It is clever.
I think what did you root for? You root in Rick and Morty, Talks to now?
No, I did Simpsons.
Simpsons as well. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm telling you, he voted. That moron fucking said Rick and Morty and tell him he did.
I said Simpsons. Steve
I think he said
Rick
Simpsons.
and Morty.
Yeah.
Steve said Rick and Morty, and you went with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because your childhood.
Because
you still sound like Kermit the Frog, man.
Do I?
What is going on with your voice?
Tonight on the Muppet Show.
Yeah, tonight on the Muppet Show.
Larry, he knew you was coming on here, right? And he wanted to butch up a bit, he did. That's what it was.
Really?
Deep throat, mate.
Deep throat.
I'll do the deep throat. So, you reckon Rick and Morty will beat the Simpsons?
Well, are we talking about modern Simpsons or classic Simpsons?
Simpsons in general.
All together. So.
Okay. Well, I think that weighs it down, the modern stuff. I think.
Exactly, yeah.
The modern stuff's awful, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah, that's it. So, I think someone said last week Simpsons has been on for like 25 years now, and I said, well, 20 years of it has been awful.
Yeah.
It's like...
Somebody described the Simpsons as an old family dog that's gone blind and pisses everywhere now. And they said that that everybody knows it would be for the best to put it to sleep, but they just can't bring it themselves.
They can't. They won't.
Yeah.
They won't fucking do it.
They're just holding on to that last bit.
Yeah, this old dog's gone blind and pisses everywhere. So
personally, I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to win.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Just from my childhood.
Last week we had Justin Silverman on, and he had a really good anecdote about it, and he said technically you've got a modern sort of classic and then nostalgic. So you've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as people sort of grew up with. The Simpsons, where it's sort of, like you said, it's got old and it's died out, and now Rick and Morty is sort of the new equivalent in a way. But it's a really interesting because, what was the original number? It was like 40 cartoons.
Yeah, it was 40 cartoons, yeah.
40 cartoons, and they were all sorts of classics and nostalgic.
Thundercats was in our list and it didn't make it.
Thundercats.
The previous one for the semi-finals, you had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against Pink Panther, you had Thundercats against Rick and Morty, and you had the X-Men against the Simpsons.
See, the X-Men didn't make it, Larry. I actually broke my heart. I actually broke my fucking heart. It's shocking. It's like before we did this, like fucking 20 or so episodes ago, we also done a character fight. So we'd have
arena fight,
an arena fight where we had pop culture characters going up against each other in the arena to see who would win the fight. So it could be like Batman versus Spider-Man or whatever. Well, one of the fights was the Punisher. Right? It breaks my heart, Boggs. I will bring it up. I'll bring it up because it still hurts, but right? It still fucking hurts. The Punisher, Larry, right, went up against Inspector Gadget. Right? Who would you root for?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Why does people say it's a tough one?
Exactly, see?
Well, the Inspector Gadget blunders his way to victory most of the time, and he also get his niece to sort out all the problems half the time.
Penny, yeah, but Penny's not there. Penny's not there, right?
Well, he's fucked then, isn't he, really?
Yeah, he is.
But like we said, you can just imagine Gadget doing something stupid, Copter comes out, falls over, and just punches head clean off or something. That's what's in my mind.
In this tournament, right, Inspector Gadget, the people decided it would win, so he defeated the Punisher and knocked him out.
Of course, you respect him.
That's a great impression, actually.
Next time, respect.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
He just sends out the Punisher to take care of him and still doesn't win.
Yeah.
Send the Punisher out.
That's an amazing impression, perfectly, dude.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I still can't get past it. I still am a fucking pop. Every time we're on this podcast, I have a go at these fuckers for voting in Inspector Gadget.
I wasn't there at that time.
And the thing is, as you can see, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So, like, it broke my heart. I'm a Punisher fan, and he's like, why? I was that close, right?
Oh, no, Gadget. Helicopter. Oh!
I was that close.
Just takes his head clean off.
I was that close to quitting the podcast. I was fucking out. I was gone. Fuck this shit. I ain't playing no more. Absolute crap. So,
You're not going to get an Inspector Gadget tattoo now, then?
No, no.
That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, I will, but it'd be the Punisher stood over Inspector Gadget with a fucking shotgun.
He's going to pull his springs out his...
Yeah. Talking about the Punisher, I'm going off on a tangent, I know, but can anyone remember the PlayStation 2 and Xbox game of the Punisher?
Yes, I can.
That was fucking amazing.
It was brutal as well, wasn't it?
That was uber violent and amazing.
Yeah, I remember, like, you literally, like, torture people and stuff, wouldn't you? Like, well, not so much torture, but, like...
No, really you torture them. You torture them, but...
Stick their head in a furnace.
Yeah, exactly, and stuff like that.
Stick him out the window and slam the window on his head, and he's thinking, fuck me. Calm down, Frank. Calm down, mate.
Yeah, it was
brilliant.
Pure Vinnie Jones there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I saw another rumour about the Punisher that Disney want to...
Make him into a princess.
Yeah.
No. Disney was Disney for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be played by a black woman.
Yeah, maybe.
That's true. It's so
I'm
true.
still going to beat them by Inspector Gadget.
I actually said the other day about these superheroes. I had my hair off, and what I say more, because I won't say it because he can hear out.
He used the term "blacked up," and I was like, "What?"
And I apologise.
That term, but
I apologise. But instead of creating new heroes for multicultural people, right, or different races, they just replacing fucking certain superheroes. Like they turn in like Iron Man, like a black girl, and little black girl, and they turn in like Thor into a woman. And I know it comes across the comics, but I think they're doing it sometimes for.
Because nobody gives a shit about the new characters. That's why they've got no establishment or rapport or juxtaposition.
Yeah, it is a problem. Definitely, I agree. But it's like what I brought up the Idris.
That
Elba
is true. You got a
playing,
point there, I suppose.
Yeah, I brought up the Idris Elba playing James Bond, and then I think, well, just make a new, spy. He doesn't have to be James Bond, endlessly.
I reckon Idris Elba will make an amazing James Bond.
Yes.
But saying that, I have got a massive man crush on Idris Elba anyway, so I will open up and go, yeah, he's the coolest man on the planet, but Luther, he is fucking amazing. So, Larry, what can we look forward to in the future? Surely you've got stuff planned?
Yeah, I have.
Come on, let's talk about it. Let's hear it.
I don't know. I got a couple of more Fact Hunt videos in the pipeline. I'm doing one about Project $10 next. I don't know if you remember. EA wanted to fine everybody $10 for buying a second-hand game.
Oh, I didn't know.
Really?
That.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's what's great about Fact Hunt. I always like you make a video and then I've never heard of this thing. Like, what are you talking about?
That's what I try and go for. I try and go for some stuff that nobody else.
The one I watched was like the Nintendo code.
Oh yeah,
that's the one I watched.
Oh, the offensive one, is it? Or
yeah. That's
okay, yeah.
Well, the Metroid code that.
Yeah.
Consoles, yeah. That's quite good. I'm doing one about real life murder victims that have been put into video games.
Really?
That'd be cool.
Some of them are really disgusting.
Yeah.
James Bolger is in one.
Fuck off.
That's
they
crazy.
put him in there by accident. American company.
Oh, they put him in there by accident.
I don't know.
That was accident.
They just found a picture and put him in there. So,
I've heard of this. What game was it? Can you remember what game it was?
This one. So I had to go and get it for free.
Law and Order.
Yeah, Law and Order 2.
That's right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That is messed up. That is absolutely messed up.
So bizarre.
Couldn't the family of James Bond just sue the fuck out of him?
It's probably a public image, what they use.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, it's just bad. Well, the worst thing is,
taste.
it took them 7 years to remove it, and the game was well out of print by then. And that was only in the UK. The American version went, nobody knows who he is, I'll leave him in there.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
That is.
I'm actually looking forward to watching. I'm actually looking forward to that, actually. When's that up?
It'll be in a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
So I'm writing it at the moment, yes. There's a couple of more murder victims and stuff like that.
That'd be a good one.
Thank you. I'm a bit worried about being demonetised for stuff like that because everybody's a bit sensitive about topics, so I have to be a bit careful about. Well, I'm not going to be showing any dead bodies in the video, so it's only just.
No, it's
that's it. I mean, you shouldn't.
The subject itself.
Exactly. I mean, you're talking about something that happened. I mean,
yeah, I don't get the idea of YouTube wanting to be a family-friendly thing as well, because kids aren't going to watch my stuff. They don't give a shit about 20-year-old video game anecdotes.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, it's context.
Yeah, we've kind of had this discussion because we're not big enough to be monetized yet. But
yeah, all my other channels are being demonetized now. They
really
didn't get enough views, so yeah.
It's unreal.
Is there any excuse really? If they just pick on you for anything.
It's YouTube feel. That's the reason why.
It's gone really fucking strict.
It is
stupid.
sad.
They just need competition.
They do
because they're a monopoly on the industry on the internet.
Have they got competition? There's got to be something.
Amazon was in the pipeline of creating like a YouTube platform, etc. But I went down the fucking pipeline. There was another one by MSN or AOL was in the pipeline. I went down the. No one's going to compete with YouTube. No one.
I could just see some guy some business guy from YouTube watching this going, these guys can fuck off.
Like all these new gaming streaming channels and that, like Mixer and stuff. That
I was going to bring up.
The problem is they want to try and be different, but their tactic is to bring over the popular people from another thing and bring them over to theirs. So it's exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
So, what's the point? You're not going to differentiate by having the same stars on somebody else's platform. You need to build up your own stars.
Straight enough, yeah.
So and I just let everyone
I can't see a video doing what you were just talking about. I can't see it being demonetized. It's all in good taste and it's all in.
There's some snowflakes out there who just like to complain about everything.
Oh, of course it is.
So that's the problem.
I banned from going on Twitter. I banned myself because I hate snowflakes and whinge and moan about everything. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Shooting fish in a barrel half the time. Talking to them.
Yeah, the thing is, you're always going to offend somebody. It's impossible not to offend somebody. It's like I probably offended somebody. I offend people all the time on accident. And
You're Welsh, aren't you? That's why. I mean,
it's a good thing. Is half of the time the bastards can't understand my accent, so I'm alright.
So thank God they didn't understand that.
I get it on a daily basis. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I've said a few times. I've said a few things, and I've had the lad Steve ain't here today, and I've had a few of them, and you can just see him going.
Yeah. Oh God.
Out the shop
again.
I'm like, sorry, boys. Yeah.
Ricky Gervais I noticed a quote from him. I don't know how old it is, but he says, "You found it offensive. I found it funny. That's why I'm happier than you." And I think that's right. I really do. I think
that is very true.
You don't see the the comedy in things. Sometimes you're always going to be miserable, and
if you're going to get upset by everything in life, you're going to die of a stomach ulcer.
Exactly.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
Like, we're all right because we're on the lower end of the barrel, so we can get away with stuff. But with you, Larry, you're up there. So
the thing is, I've been saying offensive stuff for so long that nobody just like a complete slate that nobody gives a shit anymore.
It's.
I mean, I went on television once and I said I hated Dixon's employees so much. I wish they had their own special internment camp. And
fucking hell.
So,
well, I was asked by a couple of our fans, actually listeners, that they want me to dress as a woman and apologise to all women for something I said. I'm like, oh.
And what was the reason for that? Because
I agree.
Well, he offended everyone in less than 10 minutes on the podcast.
He offended people, then came on and apologised, and then offended them even more by saying that he also hates these people.
All I said, I can't even remember what I said.
You hate the Scousers.
Yeah, Liverpool.
I said I don't like the Scouser accent. I didn't say I hate the Scousers.
Hey, calm down.
I don't hate the Scouts, I hate their accent, right, boys? What I say about women, I said they dancing, these Instagram.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was about
Instagram
Twitch,
influencers and Twitch, and they have their tits hang out and that. But
I used to do that. They didn't get
No, but what I said was, but if you look at them, it's like fucking women's rights. You should be looking at that, fucking Me Too and all that stuff. And I'm thinking, Double standards. I'd shut my mouth.
Shut your mouth
I'll stop
before you
talking.
start again. Why everyone else hates us.
No, everyone hates me anyway.
Question for you, laddie, is what is your prized possession that you would never get rid of?
I don't know. I've got loads of stuff, really. I'm a bit of a hoarder, so everything. My collection of my own urine in Pepsi bottles.
Nice.
I've got
Should never be released.
I've got a Games Master golden joystick up there.
Really?
I bought. Yeah. Hang on. Let me just see if I can show you it up there. You see up?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Shredder helmet. Yeah.
Right next to the Shredder helmet,
Yeah.
which I would put.
Loved it. That movie one. Yeah. I got it. It belonged to Chris Akabusi.
Okay.
From Series 3. Yeah. He gave it to the girl who lost. So.
Wow.
So I think it might be the only joystick that's given to somebody who lost the challenge. So,
Larry, if I send you my address, send that Shredder helmet to me. That would look great.
Get away from social distancing and face mask now.
Right, what I meant about the women thing, right?
Turtles.
What I meant about the women thing, and I gotta be right. On Twitch, right, you can get somebody who's playing a game and they play an absolutely amazing, right? They're fantastic.
Is he going back to the thing that we
I gotta get it out. I've got to get it out. And they can be brilliant at the game, right? And they get 20 viewers. You get a woman, right, who's absolutely awful at the game. Tits off hanging out. She'll get like fucking 3,500 views. That's all I'm saying, right, boys? That's all I'm saying.
Sex sells, mate. That's just the laws of the world. And
yeah, but if I was sat there with my titties out now, right, I wouldn't get more viewers.
Flash is cash.
Larry, get your titties out. Have a look.
So all that lactating burger fat.
Yeah, but that shredder helmet would look good on my shelf. I think
I got it for a bloke who makes them on eBay. You can wear it as well. So.
Oh, that's cool.
I actually had something cool sent to me the other week from another podcast, actually.
Oh.
It is Tony Montana and drawn from Scarface.
Oh. Say hello to my little friend.
And drawn. Proud of that, I am.
Fucking cockroach.
Right, well, Larry, you sat there and you definitely...
I'm actually standing up. I'm really short.
You're definitely half the man you used to be, but literally.
Yes, I've lost about 12 stone now on the diet.
That's a great accomplishment. I gotta be honest, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
So, what do you do? How did you lose the weight?
Most of it was calorie counting, really. If you can set yourself a limit, you can have whatever you want. I mean, I've lost weight eating McDonald's in the past. So,
Jim, you hit the gym at all?
No. This is a big fallacy about everybody who thinks you've got to do loads of exercise to lose weight. You don't. I've not done any, and I've lost 12 stone.
Like Morgan's on Weight Watchers at the moment. No Weight Watchers, we're on Slimming World now.
Slimming World is my girlfriend's thing for losing weight. I've put on a bit of quarantine weight.
What's it like then? Slimming World? Is it shakes or? I'm
a chef, so to me it's no shakes or anything. No, it's technically calorie counting. I mean, it's low fat. That's the main thing. They give you sins. You can have 15 a day, I think it is, and
15 sins a day, or
15 sins and certain things. You know, obviously, like calorie counting, certain things have more sins than others. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not a person to follow diets, and like I said, as being a chef, it's sometimes hard to see how something's cooked with the low fat stuff, and it's
half the flavours in the fat most of the time.
Exactly, yeah. So sometimes it hurts me to see it cooked that way. But
is it true though that sugar is the most fattening thing?
I would say so.
Well, I'd say fat was the most fattening thing.
Yeah.
Would you?
After fat.
But you take it. You're a caveman, no? Primitive caveman. You don't down your animal. You'd eat the fat, and that they doing. It's when sugar was introduced. That's when people got fat.
There's a type of sugar. There's refined sugar and stuff, and that's what.
Well, our ancestors, it was really, really lucky to find anything sweet out there. I mean, it's like once in a blue moon you'd find a beehive or something. You'd grab
berries. There wouldn't be tons of it.
So your brain is hardwired to crave for sugar because it's so rare in that. Also, anything that's fatty and salty as well. Your body just craves that. So since you can have an absolute abundance of it nowadays, your body's still going more. I need more and more.
Yeah. Well, I seen something on YouTube the other day, and they reckon your brain is the only thing that haven't evolved from the caveman days. Like, it still craves that sugar and it craves that.
Yeah,
Well,
suppose
I
it
know
makes
to be true,
sense.
speak to a lot of people online, so
Especially Andrew. His brain, he hasn't got a brain. He got a massive, massive head, Larry. Look at him, right? It's huge. And he got a tiny little peanut brain in it. It's not normal, like. I'm trying to think of the stupid stuff he said. He asked me one day, right, if when they built the pyramids, did they start at the top and finish at the bottom? Literally what he asked me. Andrew, I'm telling the truth.
You are indeed. And the only reason why, like I said, I asked that question was I was working with a mate on a roof. So the roofs are basically like a pyramid, yeah? But they started from the top and worked themselves down with the tiles.
Yeah, with the tiles, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bit different.
That's the reason why.
But with a roof, right? With a roof, Andrew, it's already got a structure.
That's correct.
Like it goes on top of.
I was just going to say,
just one big.
Before those tiles went on the roof, obviously you had to build the roof itself, which was last.
See what we got to put up with Larry all the time. He's gold. He is absolute gold. The man is a genius. He's a genius. He actually, we would secretly, he's a genius.
There's a question for you, lad, right? On the previous podcast, we do a segment called Dear Drew. Now, one of the listeners asked, if you have to have Terminator or Rambo by your side, who would you choose and why? Now, if you had to put Terminator and Rambo in a fight, who would win?
that'd be Terminator, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Because he can't really die, can he?
The indestructible robot.
Yeah.
Larry, moron, but there chose Rambo. And he said, I said, how would you win, Andrew? And he said, I would have a ball of lava. And he's going to carry a ball of lava around with him.
A ball of lava. You just carry that around in your
Get it on
pocket.
Amazon.
Yeah,
A ball of lava.
His words, Larry, right? I will take him to a lava factory.
A lava factory, and Rambo can set up all his traps.
Yep. And then so I can slowly wind down Terminator into the lava.
Say to him there is no such thing as a lava factory. I can't, boys, I can't.
Lava
Well,
factory.
you could imagine having an argument with each other then, Rambo and Terminator.
Crazy.
Get out! Get out!
Do it now!
Do it now! But talking about your weight loss, obviously you feel so much better, I presume. You feel a lot healthier. And
I saw your selfie on the YouTube. You know, the selfie thing, the picture, and I was blown away. I couldn't. And actually, it was a sponsored segment in one of your videos I saw.
Oh, yes. Would it be like the plate thing, this plate thing, or?
It might have been, yeah. And I was just like, is that Larry? Like, I was blown away. Like, and then obviously I saw the selfie, and you mentioned then that you lost so much weight. And
I've always wanted to do. I wish I missed. I want to do a review of the Back to the Future game, but have record the old footage of me when I was fat, and then have me, the modern me.
that'd be cool.
Do it.
Actually,
Yeah.
Larry, do it. You need to do it.
I got to put on 12 stone now to get that footage.
I want to do that now.
They have a bodysuit.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, my partner was on a diet and she lost almost 5 stone.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say,
and she's like, yeah, sorry, Morgs. And she's there,
go on.
and she's like, yeah, I've lost 5 stone. A week later, found out she was pregnant.
I was going to say, actually, did
it
she
yours?
use Slimming
I don't know, Larry. I don't know. That's still to be debated because I'm convinced that these balls don't work anymore.
Was it Slimming World she used as well?
Slimming World, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's got... Obviously, it can work for people. I mean...
And then she's coming upstairs, right, and she's going, put a fucking pound on.
Yeah.
Calf, you're going to put a lot more than a fucking pound on now. Fucking... Honest to God.
Yeah. Like,
So I'm quite disappointed that you didn't on suit because I was hoping you'd turn up in that Pac-Man suit.
yeah, it was all for the Pac-Man suit.
I was waiting for it.
I was really hoping for the Pac-Man suit.
Well, to be fair,
I'm
you didn't know
sorry,
he
I
was
didn't-
on camera, so...
Yeah, I didn't know this. I've ordered a Tetris suit as well, they do.
Oh, really?
Have you?
Okay.
So,
That is cool.
yeah, it's like little Tetris pieces. It's like falling everywhere on there. So, yeah.
Talk about Tetris. Have you actually got a Nintendo Switch, Larry? I presume you have.
I have, yes.
Have you played Tetris on Nintendo Switch, the Battle Royale version?
I'm too tight to pay for the subscription.
You tight git.
I'm with you. It took me a while, and Jared convinced me to do it.
Don't blame me.
We can do that. Oh, okay.
You walk you down that river, Mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I led him that
I never
river.
use it either. I rarely use Nintendo Online. Like I don't know why. It's just.
Well, it's got.
Free, and I feel a bit insulted. They got to pay for it now.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I mean.
when you pay for it, though, you do get Nintendo and SNES games, a lot of SNES games, Nintendo games.
Like
And for people who, it's right for Larry, what you call the consoles. I haven't.
Oh, okay. Just get
I
yourself.
have, but I'm too lazy to set them up.
Yeah, but you aren't going to blow the cartridges before you put them in.
What's half the fun?
That is the best part about it, isn't it?
You play, this ain't no fun. Why? You didn't get to blow the cartridge.
Yeah, it's like covered in my own spit.
Didn't get to blow the cartridge.
Just remember how many times you used to have to get up, walk to your console, press the fucking reset button, sit back down for it to freeze again, and then you have to get back up. Nightmare. I'm so glad they don't do that anymore.
No, they
be
just
fair-
they just spend that long just sitting there waiting for it to update.
Yeah,
So,
Well,
exactly.
yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah.
going to these days.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Switch, actually. No installing. If we buy it, you just put it in and play.
Yeah, it has updated, but they've tend to be quite fast updates. It's nothing major.
have you tried licking one of the cartridges yet?
I have, yeah. Have you tried that, John? You have to try. You have to give...
Have you got? Has he got one there? See if.
I have got one.
You
Yeah,
have?
yeah,
No,
I have.
get one out. Lick
Go
it.
and grab one quick.
I can't, boys. I can't. For fuck's sake.
Oh,
Give me 2 seconds.
He's walking down that river. You let him down that river.
So quickly go into your weight loss again, Larry.
hello.
Do you get hungry or anything like while you was
You get to where I only eat once a day now. I guess
Oh, really?
It's routine. I just don't care about. I've actually had to eat. It's like an annoyance now. It's an inconvenience. I've got to eat, otherwise I go into starvation.
See,
And I start putting on. Yeah.
So you're in the
Yeah,
right
you get-
mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, you just no. It's sort of mindset. You just don't care. Just, I've got to eat now. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's a good way.
your stomach shrinks as well. You get full up from very small amounts.
Yeah. Go on.
But I got to ask, right? This won't damage the cartridge, I hope, because it's more guns.
No, just lick the label, basically. Taste the label.
Oh,
That.
Lick the back of it. Lick the plastic bit on the back.
Yeah.
Why-
the
why-
plastic bit, sorry.
Why are you two licking cartridges? I got to ask.
I just put the whole thing in my mouth.
It's
but-
He's like licking a toad jar.
It's to mark my territory.
Right, I'm licking it. I'm scared, boys. I'm actually scared.
Yeah.
What the fucking hell's on that? What the fuck?
What does it taste like?
Fuck it, I mocked this. All I can say, in the future now, I'm going to be with one of the boys, he's going to be bringing up, oh, you know what, Larry John, do you know Larry? Yeah, the fucker had me licking Nintendo. What is that? What is that? Why?
They put
Stop kids from swallowing them.
they put a bad taste to it to apparently stop kids from trying to eat them and swallow them.
Why have we not sucked on one yet as a challenge, just so you can suck on one the longest? Mog, you go get one.
There's a thing like scratch and sniff games fucking previously, wasn't there? On PlayStation 1 with scratch and sniff games.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, Larry.
I didn't know.
PlayStation 1 had
A demo
You had
disc,
FIFA, was it?
You had FIFA and Gran Turismo.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And
One
one smelled like
burnt
grass.
tyres and one smelled like burnt tyres.
Do you know about that?
I don't remember. I remember Earthbound having that on the Super Nintendo.
Never.
Scratch and sniff thing. Yeah.
What that smell like?
Well, one of them was sick. So,
Yeah, actually, I saw AVGN talk about that. Yeah.
yeah.
Why would it? Why?
Strange.
Why? What is the weirdest
yeah.
for you? And Larry, obviously the man of the world when it comes to video games. What is the worst thing you've ever had with the game as an extra? If that makes sense.
Worst thing was a pre-order offer or something, or
Yeah.
Yeah, anything like that. Something that comes with the game or anything at all.
well, that Duke Nukem Forever. It came with a demo of the game, so you can play it a week early.
Oh, wow.
So you get to play the demo of the game that you just ordered, you just paid for. So you get to play a demo of it to entice you to play that game. I thought that was an incredibly stupid song.
Yeah. Do you know one that came to my mind the other day, actually, way before this? I remember a game, I think it might have been a Black Ops game, and it actually came with a money clip. And I thought, what a fucking pointless thing to come with a game, like a money clip. Especially in the UK, we have coins.
Liquor.
Notes, like.
Lick it.
He's getting his kid to lick the cartridge.
Where's Troy? Jack, come here. I'm sorry, I'm going to get my kid to... Come here. Troy, come here. I'm sorry, boys. It's my son, this is Troy, right?
Child
Ready?
cruelty now.
Lick that. Just lick it. Just lick that plastic. Very quick.
It works. It worked.
Well, it worked. He didn't swallow
Yes.
it. No. I'll explain after.
Yeah, look, now he's got to apologise next week for child abuse.
You got to dress up as a child now.
Next time he's playing up, it won't be a grown baby. I'll make you lick a fucking Nintendo cartridge.
Yeah, but going back to stuff like that, like you see, when you go into a game or any game shops, you see like candles for the games, and it's supposed to smell like when you play the game.
Handles, yeah, I've noticed that.
Oh yeah, the Resident Evil one had it in a while, didn't it?
Resident Evil, that's right, yeah.
We was on about that actually. Resident Evil 7. I actually completed that game in VR.
Nope.
Absolutely terrifying.
Have you played much? Go on.
That bit where he holds a knife up to your eye, that really flinched, isn't it?
I couldn't get past the first
and
couple of minutes.
And then he sticks it in your leg as well. You can actually feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like it actually went in.
God.
What's your opinion of VR, Larry?
I love VR. I think it's great. You have to get over that sort of motion sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm one of the lucky ones. I haven't experienced anything bad yet. A little bit of a headache, but...
Do you know what that is, motion sickness?
Sorry?
Do
you know what motion sickness actually is in VR?
No.
Is it like seasickness or something? Or?
It's basically it's because it's your brain is disconnecting from what you see and for your motion and that. It actually thinks you've been poisoned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so
you feel sick because it's trying to make you throw up to get rid of the poison.
To get rid of the poison.
Yeah.
So that's why you feel sick, yeah.
That's fascinating.
That's a good fact.
So, yeah.
That's a good fact.
So you got to sort of train your brain to get around it.
Yeah.
If you eat crystallized ginger, that's anti-sedative for that.
Or chew gum. I heard if you just chew gum, it sort of helps. But I never really had it much. I had it once playing, I think it's called Year They Lie or something like that it was called. That really made me bad. Really made me bad.
Starblood Arena on PlayStation VR, that made me feel a bit funny because it's one of those games you have to keep turning around everywhere and you forget the limits of your neck. So
I will say that with VR. I have had, I was playing the Astrobot with the PSVR and sometimes that did make me feel a bit sort of like seasickness, where you're like, oh, hang on, where's reality? Like, where am I standing? But
it's funny, and when you take it off, it's like,
it is. Yeah,
the worst thing is taking it off when you're somewhere else, where you started, if that makes sense. So if you're turning you this way now, and then you take it off, and then you're like, where am I? my first ever experience of VR was in a Comic-Con in Cardiff, and it was really early. And it was a racing simulator.
Oh, is it like virtuality things that you sit down in, like big plastic things? And
it wasn't a big thing. It was just a setup with a PC. And just
it's a proper PC thing, yeah.
Yeah. It was just sort of a demo, and it was early days of VR. And obviously, I had a steering wheel and the gear stick and everything, pedals. All I remember was I was playing this game, and then suddenly this guy is tapping me on the shoulder to say, just time's up sort of thing. And I'm kind of like, I don't know what's going on. Like I was in the Matrix sort of thing. And then he just like takes it off. And then I'm like, oh shit. That was the weirdest experience.
Is this real life?
Yeah. It was like, like I'm trying to break the car and things like, what's going on? Yeah, it was so
Have you seen some VR fails? Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant though. There's a guy and he's like climbing and he just goes forward.
Bizarre.
That plank game is the funniest one. where you see some arsehole just goes up to him and pushes him.
Yeah, cruel bastards. There's a special place in hell for people like that. It really is. The new Star Wars Squadrons, that's going to be VR.
Oh,
So
okay.
excited. So
And-
excited for that.
On PlayStation.
Yeah.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC, I think.
I went up Morgan's the other day and he said, "Yeah, we'll go this," and it was VR Battlefront.
It was
the
the
Battlefront.
Rogue One X-Wing demo. And it's, are
And
you a Star Wars fan?
I'm not too bad. I'm all right. I
Yeah.
prefer the original trilogy and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
same as us, yeah.
Yeah.
But I sat there and it was literally, whoa.
Yeah, it's so
Fucking
good.
amazing. I was like right next to a Star Destroyer and I swear to God.
Well, it's in
And-
the inertia, you sort of get the feeling of how massive it
big
really
things
is.
are.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I love about it. Yeah, like the very opening scene and the menu.
Yeah.
You're right under an 8080, so it's just this giant thing walking in front of you, and it's,
So you never get that, not even in a cinema. You get that,
Exactly,
that
you know.
scope of being in a big place. Yeah.
Well, it's one of the hardest things to film, I think, is size, isn't it? It's really hard to really show how big something is. But,
It's like me, I don't look big, but honestly, boys, I'm generally massive. So, Larry, if you was introduce somebody who's not a gamer to gaming, what would you make them play?
I don't know. I think more of a sort of experience sort of games more than anything. I mean, there's obviously the easy things. I think Portal would be quite good to show somebody.
yeah, it would actually.
Portal's very clever, but I disagree because I think it'd be too complicated from first time round. Because have we ever put somebody who's not a gamer in front of a controller, they just try.
It is hard.
It's that way you get your friend to play and they start leading everywhere.
Yeah.
So that makes you turn fast if you lead.
Now, for me, I think I'd start them out with like something like Mario or something, just moving across the screen, jumping, and then move them up.
Oh, I think it's
Or-
where they can't die in it.
Yeah, something like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Something.
I feel like that's the problem with a lot of, the bad press on gaming these days is because of people. Steve isn't on the show right now, but Steve is a good example because Steve's the older generation and he sort of grew up with Pac-Man and, the old type of games. And to us now, gaming is something so different to those. It kind of gives it a bad press, and it's obviously people think, oh, you're just mindlessly in this game. And when we talk about games like Last of Us, it's like a movie,
Yeah.
It is like playing a movie these days.
Yeah. I talk about. Go, sorry, Larry, go on. Sorry.
So a lot of the older games are based on their sort of arcade heritage where you have to have 3 lives and that's it.
Of course.
But it's more narrative driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's where my next question comes from, actually. What is the best storyline in any game that you've ever played?
I really enjoyed Snatcher for some reason. That was a great storyline. I enjoyed that. And that was quite old, Mega CD.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some recent ones. I like Portal 2. I thought that was a great story.
Yeah, it was.
And it's very, very hard to get comedy in a game, I think.
Yeah. And
Can be,
Gladys and the 2 robots, that was brilliant.
And I just like what's his name? The guy who used to run Portal, and he's got his own.
I can't. Was that the voice?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Stephen Merchant at the end?
No, that's it. He plays Wheatley.
Yeah.
No, I mean the guy who played what's his name with Spider-Man as well. It's him. J.R. Hartley. No.
The one that's in Whiplash. The film Whiplash. I don't know if we haven't seen that. Yeah, we know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. We'll have to find out, and what we're talking about is fine.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, what you just said with the 3 lives, it's so strange that
Dave Johnson was the character I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave Johnson. Yeah, so it's such a strange thing, isn't it, that lives have disappeared from games now. There's no lives in games anymore. The same as point systems, just disappeared. Scores.
Well, nobody's been given shit about points for years, is it?
No.
I used to like points. I used to like the game of points. Yeah,
Really?
it was to me. It was beating your friends, wasn't it? It was getting
I
a top score.
suppose, in a way.
There's also
like,
going to the arcade and seeing your name on top of the highest score.
yeah, in the
See if
arcade,
everyone is beating
that
you.
was a different thing. I mean,
Yeah.
being able to put your name on the board. But when you play in Mario on the NES or something, and it's
On your own.
yeah, and you're getting the points, it's freaking useless, isn't it? And it's like it's health bars, though. They are slowly dying out. Like, seems like games are going more towards a hit system rather than a
Rechargeable
bar,
health.
you know? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they are right there were health bars. I can't remember the last game I played on that had health bar actually.
Well, Last of Us.
Last of Us, of course you did, yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us did. Talking about things like that should be really interesting with our new squadrons because there's no heads-up display. It's literally all the console of the ship. So it's going to be really interesting to play like that, and everything that you need to see is a part of what you're doing anyway. It's good. You know, it's going to be really interesting, especially in VR.
Definitely in VR.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right, well, I think we'll have to move on to the quiz now, I think, lads.
Ooh.
Larry's going to be our games master. I'm hoping to win this one.
Yes.
I'm hoping to. Larry, what's the rules? We usually have a quiz master set of the rules.
Okay, you must answer the questions correctly.
Hey, do we have a minus for answering incorrectly? We sometimes do a minus. It's up to you. We sometimes do a minus.
All right. Well. I don't know. I don't want to be that unfair because they're going to be quite tough, some of the questions.
Right.
So the go-to rule is usually 2 for correct, -1 for wrong.
Oh, okay.
So it's up to you. You don't have to do that.
We usually shout our name out, then the first person to shout their name out will say Jared, Andrew, or Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you are judge, jury, and executioner, man.
Ah, okay. Okay. What the video game Doom? What was the original license going to be for it?
Fucking hell, Larry. Start off easy.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
That was easy.
The original.
Yeah,
license.
it was. They ID Games originally went for a movie license and they lost it. What was the original movie license?
I think I have heard of this actually. Morgan.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you think about it what movie it's based on.
He shouted his name out,
Yeah.
Larry, so you can let him answer.
Is it okay to answer? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was Alien, maybe?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Aliens. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
The only reason I thought that was because of the game. Alien was quite similar, wasn't it? Same sort of 3D shooter.
Larry, keep an eye on Andrew's right. He's a cheating bastard, he is.
You see him glance to this way sometimes. And there's a mysterious second screen.
Let's have a look for another one. Is this going to be cut down or is it live?
No, we're all right.
Don't worry about it.
We're all right. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time. We can sort stuff out.
In fact, I've got a few questions I want to ask you, Larry. I want to test your gaming prowess. But we'll do that next.
Okay, I'm just trying to find one. Actually, I really. Okay, what was the first Nintendo Entertainment System game developed in the US?
Fucking hell, Larry.
And also, to make it easier or harder, it was also the first Master System game developed in the UK.
Ooh.
And it's an arcade port.
And it was on Nintendo and
Master
System.
Yes.
Fuck.
And it's an arcade game, very famous arcade game.
Oh, Jared.
Yes.
Was it Double Dragon?
No.
Fuck.
No, it's Japanese, that was.
Was it?
-1.
It was. What do you mean minus? I haven't got one to a minus.
For an answer, but I feel like it can't be right because it's too obvious.
What?
Go on, Morgan. Pac-Man.
No.
Oh.
No. It was made by. It's a Midway game.
Jared. No, Jared.
No. You answered.
No, I can't. Fuck. No. Bubble.
No. That's not Midway. That's not Midway.
I was thinking that's not Midway. He said shit.
I don't know. I have no.
No, same here.
Okay, it's Paperboy.
Paperboy, of course.
Yes.
It should have been obvious, actually.
That should have been obvious, yeah. Fucking Bubble Bobble. What am I on about? I'm going to every time I get one wrong, I'm going to lick this Zelda cartridge to punish myself.
Okay, here's one for you if you're a Star Wars fan. The game Maniac Mansion. What is the mansion based on? The actual building.
I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I don't know what game that
The
is.
Death Star.
No.
Fuck.
No. So minus 2 points for you there. Yeah, it's based on. Yeah, Maniac Mansion. The actual mansion itself is based on.
I'll have an answer. Is it Vader's castle?
No, it's not Star Wars specifically. It's the guy who created it.
You crooked bastard!
Oh.
You could have said that before I answered.
Okay, so I got an answer. No, would that be right?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
No.
It's based on the Skywalker Ranch.
I was just going to say Skywalker Ranch, but I thought that would have been way after. Bad. That was a good one.
Yeah. That was a good one. We should have had it.
Or do you have more?
Okay, Ninja Bread Man. What was that game originally supposed to be a sequel to?
Ninja Bread Man.
Ninja Bread Man.
Yes. Think of the setting because it's set in Candyland, and what other platform game is set in a Candyland? First level.
Oh my god. Well, I know it. Fuck.
Morgan.
Yes.
Is it Kirby?
No.
No.
Candyland.
I know.
It's probably a famous Amiga game.
Okay.
Andrew, do you know it?
No. You're going to kick yourself because it's a very famous Amiga platform game. Starring a ninja ant. Or gremlin.
I've got nothing.
I can picture the game in my head, the gameplay, but I don't know what it's called.
Begins with a Z.
Z?
Yes.
It's not what I was thinking, eh?
I don't know.
The only I won't even say the only game I think it begins with Z is Zelda.
No, it's
that's Legend of Zelda.
What? No, I was thinking
An Amiga.
I got nothing.
I haven't. I don't know.
Oh, it's Zool.
Zool. Oh.
Yes. Zool.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Do you know, right? Being put on the spot is hard. It's fucking hard. So I got a few for Larry, boys. Revenge. Oh, okay. Revenge. No, you want him now?
Is that it?
Go on then.
Right, go on then. Ready?
Are we doing the same scoring system, John?
Yeah, go on. You two can join in if you want.
I probably won't have a clue.
No, they're not what? They're not Mensa questions like Larry give us, the bastard.
I just want you to ruin your podcast. That's what I like.
Ready? What was the first commercially successful video game?
Would it be Lemmings?
No.
Commercially successful.
-1 for Larry, please, man.
Oh.
He's going to love this now.
Is it going to be like Pac-Man? I know.
Andrew?
Morgan.
What, Morg?
Space Invaders.
No.
I'm going to say Tetris.
Nope. Ooh. It is Pong.
Pong. Oh, okay.
Pong, of course.
Pong.
Fucking every system ever, man.
Halo 2.
What is the best-selling video game of all time?
Minecraft.
I can't give it to him, boys, because he didn't shout his name out.
No, that's fine. He's a guest. He's allowed.
Give him a point, Andrew. Yeah. He's on 0. Right.
He's on 1.
You want to be quick on this one because I think Morgan knows this. How was you on 1, the bastard? You had minus.
-1 plus 2 jar is 1.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is that.
I'm with a tiny brain now.
Bollocks. What inspired game creator Satoshi Tajiri to create Pokemon?
Is it a game franchise or?
It was addiction to dog fighting.
Yeah, that's literally. I'm thinking. That's what's in my head.
Fan of underground dog fighting.
I wish it was true. I wish you actually. I don't wish it was true. I'm glad it's not true. You got nothing? Come on. What inspired him to create Pokemon? Moggs, I'm sure you were the one who told me this.
Money.
I don't think so. Yeah, money. Lots of money.
The correct answer is butterflies.
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 Oh yeah, didn't he have an obsession with bugs, insects? Yeah.
And obviously the stages of the butterfly from caterpillar to butterfly. Anyway, what is the armoured vehicle in Halo called?
Morgan. Oh no, I don't think it's
Larry.
Hang on, 2 seconds. We'll get a minus out of fucking Morgan, you know.
Warthog.
Motherfucker. Sorry, Larry. Sorry, Larry.
I said that. Fuck you.
I didn't know if it was the armoured one.
What was Sonic the Hedgehog's original name?
Larry.
Yeah.
Mr. Needle Mouse.
Correct.
It's really
Bastard.
Mr. Needle Mouse.
Come on, boys. We can't have Larry win. We can't.
Colin the Prick. Prickly Colin, yeah.
Prickly Colin. What is the fictional language in The Sims called?
Oh, Larry.
Yeah.
Is it Simglish?
I can give it to you.
Oh, why is that? Why are you giving it to him?
It's Simlish.
Oh, okay.
But I can give it to him. I can give him one.
It's not closer to mine. I was going to say Simmese.
Fair enough. What was the original and first FPS?
Morgan.
Moggs?
Doom.
No.
Really?
Minus for Morgan. Larry?
Is it a 3D Monster Maze?
No, it's not. There's no where I got written down, unfortunately. You could be correct, but I don't see where I got written down.
That was the ZX81 game, so...
Andrew?
Doom was like the...
Not got a clue what.
My answer is, and I'm hoping Larry's probably going to prove me wrong, but I know.
Is it Faceball 2000?
No, I got Wolfenstein 3D.
I was going to say Wolfenstein, I thought... Yeah.
Is it wrong? Yeah. I had this off the internet, but the internet's
it must be true.
It must be true.
It must be true, definitely.
I've got a career talking out my arse, so yeah.
I'm still not giving him the points. What year was Atari first released? The console Atari.
Andrew.
Fuck off, Socks. If you get this now, go on.
It's early 70s.
Go on.
74?
Wrong.
Nah.
I know
Larry, stop tapping on the keyboard.
I'm not.
You do.
No, I'm just getting bored.
I'll have a guess. Morgan.
Go on, Moggs.
79.
No. Larry, you're going to take a guess?
77.
Correct, 77. Lev, that's because you were tapping on his keyboard just now.
I wasn't.
Who created the Mario franchise? Yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Correct. Another point for the bastard.
Well, 2 points.
2 points.
Me,
In which game does Mario appear as a villain?
Andrew.
Donkey
Kong.
Fuck me, boys. Can I give it to him? It's Donkey Kong Jr., but we'll give it to him anyway.
Yeah, he can have
He don't get many, bless him. What type of animal is Isabelle in the Animal Crossing?
Oh, I keep fighting him. Morgan. She's a dog.
She's a dog. Well done, Moggs.
Yeah, I keep kicking her ass on Smash. She keeps popping up.
Oh, which kind of dog though for an extra point?
Yeah, fuck off. Do you know it, Larry?
No, I have a poodle. I think.
Yeah, some sort
I have
of
no
poodle
idea.
or something.
4 more to go. Before Super Smash Brothers contained Nintendo characters, what was it known as originally? It's weird, boys. It's fucking weird. No, nobody wants to buy this.
I'm sure I've heard of this. It might be the.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I've heard it before, but
nobody wants to buy this.
Is it like Ultimate Melee Brawl or something?
No, it's not. Is that your answer, Moggs?
Yeah, give me minus front.
No answer. I can give you the answer if you want. No. It is Dragon King, the fighting game.
I never guessed that.
The fuck is Dragon King?
Dragon King.
Nice easy one. Who is the main character in Metal Gear Solid 2?
Oh,
Go on.
so it's Raiden.
It is Raiden, yeah.
Yeah,
did
you were
that
going to say Solid Snake, weren't you?
I was hoping Morgan would have actually said Solid Snake. What was the code name for the Nintendo GameCube? Go on.
The Dolphin.
Another point. Another 2 points. This one, I don't think you can get this.
He's smashing everyone. Fair play.
I don't think I'll give you bonus points for this because I think it's quite hard. In the game Undertale, what is the prize for answering correctly?
Oh.
You get to progress in the game.
It's fucking weird.
I've never played this game, but it's been memed so much. I should know it.
It's a fucking Andrew with extra life.
No.
I don't know.
The answer is more questions.
Oh, really?
That is, I've never played it, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, but I've seen so much footage of it. And,
I know it's had some really good reviews.
it's a skeleton there with the one blue eye.
Something like that, yeah. Right, well, before we actually knock off, lads, and say goodbye, Larry, is there anything you would like to...
Well, wow, let me just do the scores on the doors, Jab. Before
Yeah, of course.
Larry kicked your ass. Larry completely ruined it.
Larry finished on 13. I finished on 0. Morgan finished on 2, and you finished on -2.
How did I finish? I done the quiz. Larry turned up without the quiz. Worst guest ever.
Oh, I'm not coming back.
He's coming back, don't worry.
Yeah, he
You
is.
can come back anytime. And do a real quiz. And
Fucking hated it.
get Jared to look really stupid.
I'm going to cut out that 10-minute rant about Eskimos I had there. I hope. Come over here stealing our snow.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Right, is there anything you want to bring up about that? Well, obviously you've already spoken about what you're up to. And
Yeah, I've spoken what I'm up to. Yeah, well, come and watch my channel if you want.
Definitely.
YouTube.com/Larry.
Yeah, you should definitely go watch his channel. It's funny as fuck and
Thank
it
you.
is brilliant.
It
It's
is
really good. Well, anyway, I've been Jared.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Morgan.
I've been a guest.
And he's been Larry.
He's been called Larry.
Yeah, keep happy and keep smiling.